And how's it going, everyone? We're live for another board game stream. My sinus has still been wrecking my face lately, but I figured I'm going to try this anyway because I don't know, I wanted to try a few things with the art. I know some of you are excited to see some semblance of World 5, and there's still a lot to be figured out. Imagine that, these games don't just appear out of nowhere, fully formed. But we're going to explore a bit, see what you guys like, see if we can come up with anything that is interesting, and either, even if it's not good for World 5, we still have a few more golf levels to art. If you're just joining with us, then I don't know if anybody's watching this. There's somebody. There you are. Check out my World 5 concept. Should I pull that up on stream too? I mean, look, you can figure things out. How many people even watching? Analysis. 0 concurrent viewers, 2 chats, 1 playback. No idea how that works. Some dank memes, always. We should definitely add some dank memes to golf levels. Man, I haven't kept up with the meme train lately. I might be very bad at dank memes now. You see, there's a few tweaks. I've been working on, let me set this up over here, make sure everything is working over here. A few tweaks for mobile. Some of this, I think the transparencies were very unhappy in the iOS software renderer, so we're going to try... What the heck, did I pick the wrong one? Guys, my head is still meh. Okay, it went to 9. Actually, it works better with the mouse now. Alright, so I think we're going to trash this and start again, because we're having a bit of fun trying to mimic some of Chris's early concept styles, but like we were saying, the inky, melty look was good for Super. Stylistically, probably not the best choice for World 5. So we're going to start again. And I was watching some anime came up, and it had this interesting style that I might try to, not copy, but it gave me an idea. I like to say, alright, let's do this. Start anew over here. Oh no, you're not in the bug, are you? Oh well, we'll export a new thing out in a moment. Oh, I'll put my phone up here, since half the time we're just talking. Man, I'm not prepared. Am I ever prepared for these? Not really. That's fine, though. We're just here to talk. We're here to chill. I'm going to put you to sleep with my monotone voice. We should start doing these at night. Alright, but we're going to be starting fresh over here. And I like to say, or I say often, that Fancy Pants, the games themselves, what's interesting to me is a sense of contrast. So I think I want to explore something like that now. How long to the new updates? Did our upload just die? I can't test the audio. Are we still streaming? You just told me my upload was 0. That's not useful. Yeah, okay, it seems to be working over there. Dies for a second. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even trying to do hardware encoder anymore, which is nice, but it seems to bug out pretty bad. Alright, let me plug my phone in for video while we do this. So the Android version got pretty far with that, but then there was a few issues that, a few things I came up with that made changing the arcade, which I think I fixed last night, and then there was one lingering issue with the mayor not figuring you out with your ink shot, which is just bizarre. Alright, how many things did I just... Okay, it's confusing me. I'm watching the thing over there. Alright. Are we good? We got video? There we are. So how you guys doing? Y'all talk for a sec while I figure this stuff out. Anybody play anything interesting lately? I need to like play some more games so we can actually talk about stuff. Doing homework. Good. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. I see you've finally kicked your caps lock habit. Very beautiful. Beat Golf 9. Take a video of it. How long did it take? Test movie launch. Well, of course you failed. Alright, let me start this over here. I meant over there. Alright, we should... Wait, did I even turn on debug? I don't think I did. That might help. Alright, let's get debug back up so we can reset levels that aren't custom. Love how people complain about button presses that you don't need to press. Old 1920 backroom game. What is this, Cuphead? Sure, if it gets us as much recognition as Cuphead, I'll do all that. Did you even make a thing? Okay, let's there. I don't know why that one failed. Alright, this monitor, bruh. This monitor. I was addicted to caps lock, but then I learned about how bad addictions are. Yeah, listen to Pee Wee Herman. Crack is whack, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, caps lock is one of the few addictions. Okay, well, like all addictions, caps lock affects everyone around you too. This is your brain on caps lock. And then you smash a bunch of stuff. God, how much fun would it be to make those commercials? Like, I feel like you could, like, absolutely love drugs. But if somebody asked you to make your brain on drug commercial, it'd be like, heck yeah, let's smash some stuff. Fancy Pants Addiction's okay. I don't know. I saw your time played count on Steam. I don't know. A little dangerous there. Then again, Fancy Pants Addictions was all in streams and friends, and am I not? Okay, I thought we were on debug. Maybe it really didn't export that time. Wait a minute. Is it not? What are you doing, dude? It just changed it. Why would you change it? Don't do that. I started exporting over to just straight to the directory. Makes things a bit quicker. The more streamlined things are, the sooner I can realize that I screwed everything up. Alright, one more export. I guess I could just drop that in there for now. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna export right because it's over there. All the settings and still on. Why did it reset? I guess I didn't save it after changing the settings. Too many settings, guys. Let me get rid of the screen here and we're gonna draw some things. Alright, desktop. I'm not updating the stupid command line thing, so we're still using 26 over there. I like colored in menu labels. Alright, yeah, they're a bit more obvious. I don't know if they would... yeah. Wait, one thought at a time. Hold on, guys. This is my brain on sinuses. I got my tea here for my throat. Let's see how everything goes. Yeah, I think the menus look fine. We'll see if they run faster on iOS. I'd rather not cache everything out, but it was a quick and dirty thing I could do to get that working. Alright, is this... I'm getting confused about these, because these shouldn't show up unless... I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. Alright, now we are on a nice blank. The bring on pickles. Pickles sound good right now. Probably help my throat. Anyway. But let's go for something. Let's do old school but new. I'll turn that back on. Let's try something a bit scratchy, but with a bit of contrast there. And I'm gonna use the Cintiq until I get bored and go to the iPad. Actually talking to Adobe about some of the brush issues. It sounds like they're trying to fix them finally. And it's literally been like 10 years, so that's good news. It was a really funny answer. It's like, yeah, we'll have this fixed in the next one. I'm like, you know, I'm talking about stuff that's been in here since like Flash MX, right? Who knows? Maybe it's in there for a different reason now. Lord knows I've had those bugs. Alright, so I want to try something. Paper doodle level. Okay, we'll do something like that. A Brad. The Brad, I think you meant. Is this alright? It's peeking. I guess I'm just yelling into it. Trying to be trying not to be so sniffly. Alright. So here's a level. This is a thing. I'm drawing on a thing. I want to try something. There was a, I don't even remember what anime it was. I was watching something and they were just, the reviewer was talking and they were showing stills and they had this background where they had these like really straight, you know, crazy pillars. And then, oh my gosh, see, this we need to fix. And then this, I guess it was grass in the anime, but it could be anything we want. Alright, let me at least fix the shift. So many things to work around. It's gonna be a great live stream when I can just be like, hey look, Adobe fixed everything. Drawing is wonderful. Blue. Why are we blue? I guess we're blue now. Okay. If I'm looking down here, I'm probably not gonna see your comment. Just post it again there. Let's see. How long ago was that? Check out the concept. Yeah, I'll look at it later. You have to message it to me somehow. Or email it, I don't know. So here's our grounds. But they had this style where it's like this very bubbly, very like rounded, mushy. That's not connecting. Again, I think it was just grass. But it looked really cool in contrast to these like giant pillars that they had sticking out. I'm wondering, or at least want to play around with a style like that. So let's see if we can do it any justice, or at least try to capture that sense of contrast. Because I think that was really neat. Hopefully it's not too long to draw. Anything where it's like separate bubbly bits is a bit longer than just being able to scribble out. I don't know, someone messed up. Alright, where's Rowan's sponsor? They need to give up caps lock together. Need some accountability over here. Oh Lord. Waiters make you wait. There you go. If you're indecisive, then the waiter is the waiter? I don't know. Huh. So I like that. I wanna mess with something more scribbly. And I think having like trying this I don't know, I wouldn't say clouds, but there's something here, right? I usually don't do this much noise in the foreground. So maybe I'll move this back to the background and just have like a very shallow background, which could look cool. Alright, so we're gonna have, you know, these two here. So what if we do something between them like this? Just make that a little smaller. And you work with your, oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna go back over to Jump Desktop so I can actually make scribbles quickly. Raise his hand. What's up, George? Mayonnaise is not an instrument. No. Haven't played World 4 yet. Dude, come on now. Go play Super. Alright, here we go. The good thing about the iPad, I'm usually hunched over a desk all day, so I love being able to just lay back, push the camera down a bit. We can talk, we can chill. But I can't put the chat up in a pop-up window on the iPad. Don't slip. Okay, too far. I don't think that's any different, but whatever. Alright. Is it on mobile? The game's on iOS now. I'm still looking at some stuff for Android, and Golf 2 is still incomplete. I think I uploaded the wrong folder. I haven't changed the upload. There was something else I was trying to fix on mobile. So once I get those fixed, I'll update everything. Alright. But as I always say and complain about, working from Jump Desktop, and I can put it on a like direct touch mode, which is great for the pencil. You don't have any right-click shortcuts or anything like that. It pretends to be a mouse, which works just fine. And animate for some reason. That makes no sense, but whatever. Alright. It's been out since last September. Yeah, World 5's been out for a while. /SFBA /super fancy. Like super hot. Bit of a mouthful, but eh. Alright. Prop this up so I can. Alright, keyboard, iPad, good stuff. Giant expensive Cintiq over there that has become useless. Oh, no, that was from before. You know what I can do? I'm gonna put this up here. Say hi, chat. You should be in there anyway. Alright, and I can see what you guys are saying while I'm drawing. Nah, Super is like the full release of World 4. So if anything hits the internet, like a demo or a smaller bit of it, that'll be called World 4, but then technically the same thing. Guys, I've done this before. This shouldn't be that confusing. Why is that? Alright, I have brush selected, and you're not being brush. Be brush. There we go. World 3 and Faint Span's Adventures on console was the same game. I guess there was confusion there too, though. Problem with that not having pressure sensitivity, the change is a bit more obvious. But at least on here, I can do that nice and quick. Let me zoom in a bit more. Why is that hand still there? Things are getting confused when I use things from both spots. You didn't update your game. What? Who, me? Him? Alright, let's see how that looks. Now there's a spot. Alright. Oh, that's right on the button. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully I can zoom out. Sometimes the pixel shift doesn't work, but I kind of need to see where the button is, because that's ugly there. That should be like around there. Let's make a cloud golf level. This is looking right now. I was playing something. I started wanting to make a snow level. We've never really done snow in Fancy Pants before, have we? Alright, I'm just fixing this button here. That's still too close. So far, Matthew Rock, we're just talking about trying some new art styles and trying some new ways of drawing. And I'm drawing on the iPad over in Jump Desktop. So it emulates a mouse in Animate, and for some reason a mouse works much better than Animate. Besides Jump Desktop confusing all the shortcuts. Yeah, I could probably, let me think here. And that's why I usually put stuff like that in the background, because that's looking too, there we go, looking too much like another thing. So let's do that over here. Let's make these straight, pillory, shiny things. That size change. I'm feeling some thicker outlines this time. Did snow? Yeah. I guess that would be the only time I've ever like done snow on here on Fancy Pants for the Christmas drawing, and that was a long time ago. But yeah, that was for World 2, right? I'm not thinking of a different one. Illusion, what's up? Oh man, it is getting very confused about space being pressed or not. Oh, and of course I have the menu bar hidden. Sometimes. Most of the time. What are you doing? Oh, it's my hand. Alright. These have to be like really straight and not squiggly. Is the only problem. I not have an easy time drawing like that. Let's try that. And like, alright, you know what, let's add Cintiq over here so I don't have to keep switching it over. Give me a sec, guys. There it is. You're gonna have to crop that. Where can that fit? Can I just do to window? Window being animate. Where are you, animate? Let's see if that works. No, that doesn't work. Alright, manual it is. That's not doing anything. Does that not work? Crop doesn't seem to work here. It's the bottom. Why is that the bottom? Wait, where is the top? I don't get it, guys. It kind of works. It's confused. Let's do it with the other thing. That seems to work better. Wait, that's working. Okay, good enough. Don't touch it. 300's perfect. Alright. So you can see what I'm drawing here, and then maybe we'll put it over here. And then we can update over here quickly. But let me know what you guys think of this so far. Or if it's enough to even look like anything yet. Lines are hard. You know what I'd like to see in Animate, and I've actually seen a few feature requests on this. It's having a layer that just works as a bitmap, like bitmap drawing, so you can sketch and then just draw vectors right on top of it without having to use a different program. I think that was a really good idea. I think how I want to do this. How long to the update for Golf 2? It's probably tonight. For Golf 2, yeah, Outer Squirrelville. If you want to, apparently the updated one made it into the Mac build, so if you just want to bug someone for the Swift from the Mac build, I'm sure they could send it to you. But yeah, I should have that updated tonight. It kind of takes a while to repackage everything. I mean, not a while, but I have to zip everything up and upload it on Steam. But thank God they added this like tiny update thing. Before that, I had to do it from Windows. Never figured out. I try to avoid command line. I usually just mess everything up. So it's nice that they actually put like web uploader for smaller games. Man, my lines are getting too scribbly still. trying to make this smoother. Maybe I should be using the other tool. Alright, let's see. We're gonna need some like shading or something to make it look like these are actually over or like surrounding these things. I always like that like cross-stitched, shadowy, like scribbly look. I feel like I'd be pretty happy if I could do that more in World 5. Let's see. Brad, I have no friends. Aw, that's sad. That's why we're all here talking, right? We're all friends. I don't know if that's just because there's no color. Or that's just too thick. I think that's just too thick. Let's see what we can do about that. Why does it seem like the shell is vibrating? Because the physics are imperfect. Something like the player, he hits the ground and then it locks him to the ground. Sometimes he goes up and down a little bit. But the shell never actually lands. It just uses like actual ball physics. So it pushes up a bit, and then there's like a 0.001 movement, and so he thinks he needs to fall. He falls a little bit, and he gets pushed back up. I've tried to eliminate that as much as possible, but there's still a little bit of it. Rowan, I think you're gonna need to change your screen name there if you want people to call you something different. Have like a name tag. Hi, my name is George. Call me Bob. Alright, ball, get up there so we can see. Maybe. Ooh, get out of there. Cut that out. I don't know, what do you guys think about this so far? haven't gotten too much feedback on how it actually looks. Maybe it just looks kind of silly so far. Some things I have trouble with things that like don't look good until you've really fleshed them out. Because I'm usually just trying to figure things out. So it doesn't look good right away. I just get kind of confused. Oh man, that line is terribly at a different... Go back, what are you doing? I don't know which size I want yet. Boyan Saigon head, nice. You're all so goofy in the chat. I don't know why the chat amuses me so. You got him. You convinced him. I'm trying not to just fall back to the same like inky look, but it's probably gonna end up looking a little bit the same. Let's see. Got a bit of planes. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many ways I know how to connect two lines together. I'm trying to make things more bubbly, and what I want it to do is have a better contrast with the more pointy shapes. I think you're gonna have to color those to make those stand out. Steven Universe versus Doctor Who. I've never actually watched Steven Universe. Is that any good? I hear about it a lot. Actually haven't watched Doctor Who in a while either. How's that season with the old dude? Does he work well? Come on guys, I'm just sitting here drawing. Y'all gotta keep me entertained. Alright, maybe try... Yeah, we had a lot of this stuff to do too. And this isn't necessarily the World 5 stuff. This is just... Well, this is new stuff. Might be World 5, might just be for the Gulf. Who really knows? I'm trying to sit up a bit more here. Yeah, when's the new season with the female doctor come out? Is that because they talked about that so long ago? But I guess that hasn't hit the air yet, huh? And we like binged all the David Tennant and what was that guy? The other guy's name? So Christensen, the first guy. I liked him a lot too. This fall, Brad, why are you so good? I haven't done anything yet. Yeah, y'all getting some newish art. And look, feel free to tell me it doesn't look different enough. I should probably focus on like a very small part. But I don't know. Might go back to the Cintiq for a bit. The shortcuts are getting goofy on here. Yeah, let's just do Cintiq for a little while. I don't think I'm scribbling too much, so it should hold out okay. Yeah, Christopher, that's it. Not Christian. Yeah, Clest, I really liked him. I mean, David Tennant is like the new Doctor, right? He's just too much, or too iconic, so it's hard to think about anyone else, but I thought he was really good. And he has some of Jenna's favorite of the new episodes. Well, just do what Chris did. I think we'll probably do that for a bit of color, but do we want to do... I'm trying to get away from that more inky look. So I don't know if we want to, you know, like rough this up more or what. Are we on? What? What? Why are you all weird? Stop being weird. Oh, like how Chris structures it. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I'm not good enough to think up 3 different things in one small section. And switching between coloring and drawing and takes a while. I mean, it's probably for the best to try something like that, but... Alright, let's get this very beginning. What do you think? So I think an easier... pretty easy way to do it would be... It wouldn't be clouds, but I don't know what it would be. Something really bubbly. Bubbly ground. I think I like thicker outlines. Seems like you usually get away from that. Like, the more professional something looks. But I've also seen a few shows with like just super thick outlines that look really good. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on this one little spot. We're going to do that, and then I want to make something like stuck in this that's of a much more pointy, boxy looking shape. David Tennant, I'll completely accept that. I really like Christopher Eccleston, but David Tennant he like defined the new Doctor. I haven't watched the other guy though. Is he any good? The one right after, the older dude? It might be interesting to see the difference, but yeah, I haven't. Y'all still in Discord too? Make Fancy Pants Man an action figure. Did I show? Have I shown this on stream yet? Let me see. It might be still broken, which is really sad. I tried to glue it back together. So the over-the-top guy is new knew somebody who did like kind of like a 3D printing thing, but like a plastic works. I don't know if I've shown this off. I need to glue it back again. Let me try to fix this real quick. But it's like a 3D plastic printout of that pose, and I love it dearly, but it fell, and since it's a stick figure, the biggest problem with anything with Fancy Pants Man is all of his pieces are so tiny. That's sort of part of his character. I mean, that's why Matt surrounded a lot of that in white for the pegboard thing. Yeah, I wish we could sell these. I don't know how long it takes the guy they know to print these out, but let me see. I had it glued back together, and then the kids dropped it again because they I don't even know what happened. I think it just fell. And he's got this little thing here, and but no, this thing's amazing. Let me see. It's a little stand for it. Yeah, the biggest problem is how tiny and delicate it is. And if it falls, it breaks very, very easily. I think his foot's actually... Okay. Good job, dude. You have a Vespa or something. So he's got a little stand, and he's got a head and some arms. You can see that. I need to probably flip this video, huh? Because everything's backwards because I'm looking at it like a mirror. Hold on. Transform, flip. There we go. That's my shirt. That's right. Correct. Or is that gonna look really weird now that the room's flipped? I guess that's how it's supposed to be though. Yeah. Yeah. So this is, I forgot I had this on the bottom. B type. I have to pull it up. There's my phone and my monitor. So btypedesign.com. I'm sure it was just a one-off. I don't know if the guy mostly does custom designs or what. But yeah, I'd like to... Should I leave it mirrored? Or should I'm just gonna let you guys get used to it. Because if I show anything else with text on it... Let's say... Like that. There's a bookmark. Dr. Seuss, right? Yeah, see, now that look, maybe this will help calibrate your brain. That should be for sale. I gotta talk to Congrate about doing some actual stuff. Because you're probably right, we need to have something out. Do you want me to leave it mirrored? I mean, because then everything's backwards. Alright. I don't know what I should do. Leave it mirrored, thanks. Give me some votes. Should we mirror it? Or leave it like this? Is it weird having me look the wrong way? I think I'll get used to it. Yeah, leave it like that, because then if I change anything, if I show you anything, I have to look at the phone. It's weird seeing myself non-mirrored. Yeah, y'all gonna get used to it. That's what the room actually looks like. There you go. Alright, and it'll be smaller anyway. I think the only problem... Oh wait, no, so I'm looking this way. Is the only problem. The monitor's over here. But alright. Anyway. Yeah, see, look, if you can't read my mug if I have it mirrored. Now it actually says... Oh, gotta flip this one too. Hold on. Flip them all. There you go. Actually, this might... Yeah, okay, so... Looking down at the screen this way. Now it looks like I'm looking over at the actual thing. So that might actually be less awkward. Alright. Mine. So anyway. Alright. This is more of the style that I think I was trying to get. Right here. Guy in a scooter. Lovely. Nothing manlier than a scooter. Man, are scooters ever gonna be cool? I don't get them. They look very silly to me. Even those little dumb push razor things, those are awful. How many, like, God, there's been so many fads that are just embarrassing. All those kids like, razor scooters, they're as cool as skateboards. No. Now I'm looking in. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm looking inward instead of outward. I like that better. Alright. So how's this art here? What do you guys think? Make these little bitty lines here. I want to try more like shadow hatching and such. More comic booky, I guess. It's really light over there. Why are you called? Because I'm called Dr. Nero CF on everything. That's simple. There we go. Yeah, I think me looking inward is gonna be better anyway. Alright, ball, get back over here. Alright, let's make that look a little more geometric. I still can't make a stupid straight line. Oop, okay. I don't know why I can't resize. Hooray, pre-release. Alright, and then let's do some shading here. Oh man, that is so scribbly. That's the thing Adobe needs to fix. I swear my hand's not shaking that bad. Alright, I like that. Making some objects. Now the question is, should we do another, like, a bunch of these on the other side and then have a lighter line between them? Oh, we already went through, I keep saying it. It's from a dumb movie that me and some friends made in high school. I was a weapons dealer of the most lethal, non-lethal weapons ever for a band of idiot terrorists. This was pre 9/11, so it was... Nah, I probably still would have been demonetized. Who knows? I just beat Remix 1, 7 minutes. How's that? How does that compare, guys? I always skip around. I don't even know how long it's supposed to be. I mean, all the other games are really short, so I don't know why anybody says super short. I guess compared to, like... oh my god, what's that bug game? We'll make chapter 2 longer. It'll be good. Hollow Knight, that's it. Anybody played Hollow Knight? Because it looks really good. Is there a Switch port yet? It's on my list of games I need to play. Hollow Knight was by a bunch of guys on NeoGAF before NeoGAF imploded. Such a weird story there. This is some now. I mean, I can't say for certain, but I'm assuming the most logical time would be about a year from now. That's if we're able to capitalize on all the work done already. Which I think for the most part we should be able to. Unless we move the whole thing over to Unity, but hopefully that wouldn't be me doing that. So, who knows. Audrey finished. Audrey, how's Hollow Knight? I did. Well, tell me how it is. Is it good? Should I play it? 100% it. Can't be terrible, right? Maybe it's a little smaller. No, that's way too small. Yeah, my pressure sensitivity is kind of busted. And this isn't too hard to do. I'm always worried about I come to a style that I like and then it just takes forever. I don't think this is too bad. Man, little things are coming out so dang. Oh, I should probably switch it over. How's level so far? I don't know. Why don't you come look at it? I like it so far. I keep forgetting to switch the dang thing. Should probably like crop around to here and then just like put that on there. Fix the remix. Once I get Android updated. So the two main issues with Android is the Mayor. You don't get the ink when talking to the Mayor for some reason. I don't even know it was changed there. It's probably something completely unrelated. But now he doesn't want to give you the ink. And then the stuff that I fixed for the arcade cabinet, like the mouse being better and all that, there was a bug there where it tried to clear everything twice. The new code was just messing with it, and I fixed that last night. I'd have to check my Apple notes. I was writing down stuff and then just passed out. It was pretty late. I work on this stuff way too late. It's pretty bad. Alright. So maybe... Alright, maybe some color, I'm not sure. I don't think I want it to be bright and crazy. Let's go for subdued. In my estimation, World 5 is more likely to have a more subdued palette than a colorful palette. At least at first. Oh, that's too bumpy. Why is that up? Why is that so high? Is this as boring as I think it is for you guys? Or is this interesting? Pillar, yeah, like an obelisk. Obelisk? How do you even say that? Obelisk? I always think obelisk. It's one of those words where I feel like that's the right one, but that doesn't even slightly look at how it's spelled. So I cannot double check myself. I don't say many things correctly, I don't think. Soon this month. We're talking about Android? Yeah, the fix should be pretty soon. Oh, Blask, that's it, clearly. Obelisk. That's a nice obelisk you got there. From the south, I don't think I can even do a good southern accent. Oh man, this is so inconsistent. I guess it probably will look better once it's colored. What are the pyramids, though? They're gonna be... I don't know. I don't know what they are. I don't care. They're fine. They're good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Alright, can I put a filter just on this? And we're gonna shrink this as much as I can here. Ooh, fun stuff at you. Wait, you can kind of see it shrinking. There it goes. Yeah, let's actually shrink it pretty far. We don't need... We'll do like 100 there, 100 there, 100 there. All right. And then we'll have a nice small close-up of where I'm drawing. You know what? Let's do that even more. And I can zoom in and it'll be... So let's put in everything, another 100. And then, yeah, that should work actually. And I usually draw down pretty far, so let's just take off a little bit more of the top there. There we go. Alright, now I can keep what I'm drawing here and then the game there. And I'll just make sure I'm drawing at the middle there. Alright. Yeah, God, that... like how messed up that's getting. Ugh, it's gross. Some nasty vectors, guys. Alright, you're just gonna have to stop. Too much. Probably need to take my pen apart again. I don't even remember how I did it. So yeah, I can't remember where the thing is on here. I know I pulled like the whole thing out, but now I can't even remember where the seam is. Maybe I taped over it. Maybe it's right here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then you can see the point where I got lazy. It's one of the hardest parts about trying to draw something. It's just getting lazy in the middle of it, and then it just starts looking terrible. Let's see, smooth it out. Alright, that's not looking too bad, I don't think. Alright. Obelisks, whatever they are. I always assume there's some kind of like darkish, purplish. They're gonna be in the background, so they can't be too dark. And everything in Fancy Pants is purple anyway. Yeah, that's the same color as everything. Seems like a yellow desert to me. Would that be too, like, just pyramids, though? Let's make this 2 different shades. Come on, guys, throw me some colors. Feels like a blue level in my mind. Yeah, it could be. Let's try some blue. Like a light, desaturated, but darker. Maybe a bit more. Go for something a little different than as usual. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone with this. I'm really bad at doing that. As I've just compensated so much for not really doing colors or anything that when I try to get out of my comfort zone, it's just awful. Like starting from point zero, starting from the beginning of knowing anything. That's not bad. Huh, it goes well with the black too if I want to make things more scribbly. Alright, where is the seam here? This is looking like Yoshi's Island-ish. I'm in full support of that. Let's... darker colors? Let's make this part darker then. I actually kind of like how this is turning out. Make you darker, a little bit more saturated. A little darker. Maybe even more? You think this is getting World 3-ish? Don't tell me it looks like something I've already done, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I like that. Let's see. Neon green. Y'all just want more pickle levels. Just admit it. Everyone wants more pickle levels. Why are pickle levels? Are they just the best? Just objectively the pinnacle of fancy pants design. Alright, this is picking up a bit. Maybe the stream's not so boring anymore. What are the primary colors for you? I mean, fancy pants colors are like purple and green, I think. Or like dark blue. That's what I usually... Oh no. Y'all scaring my wife. She's got to look at me at the end of the day. Don't scare her. Let's make that ground a bit more like just that closer to white. A little more maybe. Well, everybody knows what the primary colors are, so I was answering what the primary colors of the game are, which is slightly more interesting than, you know what, red, blue, yellow, right? Yeah, red, blue, and yellow. Well, I know that. I mean, I've looked up color theory. I understand color theory. I'm just not good at it. Like, I understand the principles of animation, but I have to remind myself to use them. The shadow's a bit too dark. The bottom, should I lighten that up a bit? You told me to make a dark color. And lighten it a little bit. See, gotta love vectors. It's red, blue, and yellow. Well, it is red, blue, and yellow. Those are the primary colors. Because those mixed all the other colors. Is that better? I mean, if you're a printer, cyan, but those magenta and cyan are mixed from other colors. Like, you can use that. Let's see. Our old Canon printer just died recently. Yeah. So if you're a printer, then sure, but we are not printers. Somebody Google primary colors. Like, cyan's just light blue. Like, you can't mix. Well, I mean, I guess they do, but I think it's It's not just yellow. Is my face really white here? I'm getting some weird coloring. I don't know. It's just darker in here. Okay. So this is a bit more Yoshi's Island. I like this. This is interesting to me. Hopefully this stream's actually gotten more interesting. What did I even... Is that the mustache tool? Y'all can't see that over there. Pull this down. Okay, so we'll do more here. Oh, we're going pretty thick with that one. Shoot, kids on camera. Okay. People show their kids on camera too much. That's just a fact. Look, whenever you go to like a public thing or a family thing, everyone's taking pictures of everything, right? So if you're like, if you don't control that, then your kids just end up on everybody else's Facebook without any control. So we just did a no kids on internet rule. And because of you guys are nuts, and you like find my house and my parents and stuff. So I'd rather just keep them off entirely. There's something, okay, with social media, it's Facebook's prerogative to make you give up control of your own identity. That's what they do. That's why your friends can tag you and upload pictures of you and do everything else without your permission. Because if you don't own your identity online, or the more control you have over your identity, the less Facebook can do with it. So it's their goal to make you give up control of your own identity. Like, this isn't, I mean, that's literally what they do. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy nut or anything. Alright, you and your color theory. Like, alright, see this here? We can mix any of these colors because that's all this is. So we have our green, we have our blue, we have our red. And so blue mixed with red is purple. And if you go up a bit, that's like, wait, where's cyan? Blue mixed with green, you get this weird light green, right? You guys and your colors. Somebody found your address, not my home address. Create red and blue by mixing colors. I mean, everything, all the colors are just, they're just mixed. Like, should we be Googling this? Somebody Googled primary colors. Because I've seen printers do both. I've seen some printers using blue, red, yellow, and I've seen some of them use the magenta and cyan. Like, it just depends. Okay. Pixels are red, blue. Well, some of them are green. Like, they're weird. Now you're making me confused. Look, I mean, you get red, blue, green. I'm pretty sure you can mix anything to make anything. That's just how it works. Like, there's TV pixels, right? Like, that's not cyan, that's blue. They're using blue. And pixels are doing nothing but mixing light. Like, yeah, RGB. RGB is not cyan. Like, it works. If it didn't work, our pixels wouldn't be RGB. What? That doesn't... I'm confused. Well, they're not made up of white. You mix them all together to make white. But those are just 3 points. Y'all are just confusing me. There's no white pixel. That's when all 3 of them are turned on at once. Colors are stupid. I've already admitted I'm horrible at mixing colors. Look. There you go. You can make anything with the color mixing. Right there. That's funny. I'm thinking, guys. Because if you couldn't make cyan with blue, then there wouldn't be RGB. All pigment colors mixed. Yeah, because I think if you mix them enough, they just give up. Like, right? It's the Play-Doh effect. It's gotta be nastier. I'm gonna start Googling pigment versus light mixing. Stupid colors. They're all stupid. Okay, but pigment is just... Pigment reflects light. Right? It's not like pigment itself has a color. It's what color it's reflecting. What colored light it's reflecting. Look, Lucian, is this gonna help me draw better levels? Because if it does, I'll figure it out. If not, I don't really care. Light's stupid. Just put it that way. It's stupid and complicated. Everything's stupid and complicated. No, I didn't say pigments are light. I'm saying they don't have an inherent color. It's what color they reflect. Like, there's not an actual color. Like, some things don't have color. They reflect certain wavelengths of light. And so, I don't know if that has anything to do with what you're saying. Who knows? I've given up. Whatever. I mean, I think the point is cyan's just like a light blue. So, if you're gonna go with the primary, like... I mean, the term's probably just being used not on, like, what mixes better, but the default color. And, like, not dark, not light blue is default blue. I don't know. What about World 5, SEG? I don't have to make that much lower. What is that? Go away. Future of Squiggleville. Will Fancy Pants return to Squiggleville? Perhaps, perhaps. We don't know yet. You're just gonna have to play the games. actually like how this looks. So should we go back to the like blue sky? Probably, I'd say. That looks weird though. That doesn't look right. I actually think this should stop here. This should go this way. Like up here, I think. And then this is just gonna be this darker color. I think that looks, yeah, that looks better because that looks more like you're gonna be standing on that and you're not. Alright, where's our little purple color over here? That looks light. Why is it so light? That was weird. Let's do... Alright, we're gonna try not to get lazy and actually be consistent. This is gonna be really hard for me. And just do a bit of shading here. Slowly until we fix that. Alright, I'm gonna Google some color theory later. Please read this. It took me a whole minute to write. Objects on the real world absorb all color waves except one. That took you a minute? Come on. Which is the color you see because they're reflected, right? Some objects reflect all and others none. This is black and white, correct? No, I know. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Ninja hats with different, like on the ninjas or on fancy pants, man? Which one? I want to make this a lot straighter. Easiest way to do that, just like that. You guys still talking about light? Like, we're not even talking about color theory, which would actually help me with coloring things. Y'all goofy. What should I do with the whole thing? Yeah, probably like that. Let's not do that. We're gonna cheat. I just realized how long that would actually take to do. God, why is it so squiggly? What kind of environment would this level take place in? I'm not sure what you're asking. It's What, like, I mean, I don't know if we need to stick with the Mario, Zelda, Metroid, like, this is the lava level, this is the snow level, this is the... Why are you so far out? Is the dog outside? Why is the dog outside? Goofy dog. You know what? Oop. Also, I'm gonna do it a bit more like that. Maybe? Maybe not that much. I feel like that should be, though. I don't know. No? Oh, lasso. Wait, that's not even a clean copy. Or a clean selection. What's wrong with my hand? Oh, I'm getting down there. Everything gets bad. Alright. Okay. That's way more than I thought it was. Just do that. Is this thing gonna lean over? Maybe. Looks like a forest. Yeah, maybe. This is just me messing around. It should look like whatever. I mean, we'll decide what it looks like when I'm done. Where'd it go? And I still want to keep with some things being more just abstract. Doesn't have to really look like anything. But I want it to look neat, and as long as it looks like somebody could have drawn it, right? You know, the only real prerequisite for styles in Fancy Pants is that it looks like somebody drew it. Has to look hand-drawn. We'll see if we ever defeat that axiom. Is that even the right way to use that word? I don't know. Did it do it? Did it do it? No, nice. Whenever I'm streaming this, it never messes up like I say it always does, because of course not. Have we been getting weird color? Oh, it's not that layer's locked. Can't grab it properly. Support for Apple's... What? I mean, I have a wired keyboard. That's it right there. How is it not... How is the keyboard not supported? What do you mean? Oh, no, I don't think I can. I have one of those too, but I can't get the input unless I fake like, what is it? A text bubble. And then, I can't get if it's held down or not. So we have full support for the gamepads, which are of varying quality. I like the Hori I have well enough, but I don't think I would say it's a good gamepad. I don't think I would have picked it over other ones, or like the DualShock 4 if I had a choice. I mean, obviously I'd rather not pay for a new gamepad. At least works with the computer too. Alright, all this is garbage. We're deleting all this garbage up here. And let's do some mix here. Not that much, so. Just want to make it like chunky and look strange with these things sticking out here. Should they all be purple, or should I try a different color for some of them? Could you upload the level a day? Yeah, I need to fix the other one anyway, so I'm sure I will. I need to fix the last issues with Android, first and foremost. That's my priority for today. So if I get those done, how long have we been streaming? What time is it? 5:30. We'll probably wrap up pretty soon. Because I need to get back to Android. It's mostly just a few touch screen things that are messed up. Man's hat and the actual ninjas. So all the ninjas in this game are being cached. They're all using the same. They're all using the same atlas to save on memory. In World 3, they're all software rendered. And annoyingly, Starling doesn't have the same color swap abilities that the software layer does. So in software, I can change white to any other color and keep black as the same color, which is how Fancy Pants Man does. Starling can tint things, but it can't. I don't know what that's called. Like how it only does that one. But I can't do that. Oh, I think Fairly's here. Hey, you. Come say hi. Seems like you're off a bit early, you know?
Huh?
So it seems like you're off a bit early, huh?
Well, yeah, they had a field day.
Ah. So what, they weren't there, or?
No, we only had like 4 kids.
Well, I'm streaming if you want to come say hey. Probably gonna wrap up a bit so I can go fix Android. So I'm sure you guys want that. Meh. Shouldn't like y'all. Shouldn't like y'all. It's really sad. They're schooling me on color primary and colors, so that's fun.
What?
I don't know, something about being cyan and magenta. I'm like, I know how my printer works, but it's not how like RGB works and stuff.
Your disgusting printer colors.
I don't know. I was like, look, if this helps me draw better levels, then sure. But how you like my levels so far? I actually kind of like how this turned out. It's just different, you know? Yes, no?
Yeah. Man, y'all are so demanding.
Yeah, they want all the levels.
So demanding.
Y'all are terrible. Come sit, say hey for a bit. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this much longer. If you wanna keep me company for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yoshi's Island, I was thinking about.
I'm not thinking of Yoshi's Island.
You should always be thinking about Yoshi's Island. It's so good.
The mountains and the Grinch.
And then Grinch, really? I don't know.
You know what I was supposed to do? You put stuff on the chair.
I did. Lol. Or we just break everything. Yeah, that's good.
It was an old stapler. That thing's sturdy.
Ugh. Kill a man with that
Can you see
thing.
what your mom?
Yeah, I haven't showed. Let's see if.
Apparently, the battery. It still has a battery.
No, I opened it, and it. Let me see. So apparently, I guess my mom found this Cause I thought she had one, and then my Nana had one here, and I thought I found that one, so we had two of them. There you go. Apparently we have an old Polaroid that still is working, which is crazy, and it looks like it's still got film in it.
The fact that the Batman 4-wheeler is in the shot.
Yeah, I was talking about that at one point. Yeah, see, it still has a cartridge in it. This is how we did digital photography back in my day, a million years ago, and now we have an actual camera.
An actual camera,
A
because the other
real
one's not
camera.
an actual camera.
Well, I mean, this one can,
They still have Polaroids.
Yeah, but they're digital now, which is...
Well, no, they have ones that are just like one shot. Like, they have them for weddings and stuff like that, so people put them in their books.
So this is called a digital Polaroid. Instant photography. It looks way funnier. It's an actual picture. Why is it so... It's not gonna do it.
Weird.
I thought it looked funny. It looks better on there.
Interesting.
And I'm not wasting Polaroid film. I think somebody actually still sells it, which is hilarious. What are you looking at? You look
RGB functions
hipster.
like
I
it
am.
doesn't count.
This is gonna be my Instagram profile right here.
Hipster.
That would actually be really funny. Like at a mirror though, like this at a mirror, so it looks like
Hipster.
it's a legit camera. Or you take the picture, scan it, and then that's your Instagram. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be great in a mirror like this.
Screenshot and screenshot it.
You have to be holding it like that, but then it'd be so easy to mess that up. Anyway, I thought that was cool. I used to saying I've always been obsessed with cameras and video cameras and such. So I had a Polaroid. It was great. Well, I mean, since I was very young too. There you go. Better. Is it better?
Hi. I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
So what's up? How you doing? I tried to draw some things. What should I draw,
the
honey?
kids to play the volcano boss. I don't have my laptop. Can't read Jill's
The
comments.
final boss? I was gonna do how far they could get on
So that's actually
the
pretty good at the
volcano.
game, so.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever beaten all of the volcano. I think he got pretty far in it though.
I don't know if you've ever like let him just sit and play through it though.
He hasn't spent that much time on it now. I feel like this needs to be darker. Jeff said I should make it. What? Oh, it's because I'm gonna have to
Please
copy
read my
this.
comment, and then let me retract it
What?
after it's been read. What?
Which one?
Rowan
Well,
Flint. He
they're
was
all
the one that asked,
retracted.
and then he retracted everything. You're making me look bad.
Let's see, wait.
Please, no babysitting?
Yeah, wait, where'd that go? I just lost
What
it.
does that even mean?
They call it the babysitting stream, and I just stick the kids in front of the thing. I think because I left them doing that before.
When?
Well, if I need to go grab something. Wait, no, yeah.
It's not technically babysitting because one of us is usually watching.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
left the house-
I'll check my phone to see how it looks. There we go. I'll just do the full Cintiq. Again, I have to make another thing. What are all these things? Oh my god, all this stuff. Okay. Where am I? Yeah, there's the Cintiq.
I don't even know what Lucian's talking about.
What are you talking
RGB
about, bro?
functions like light, it doesn't count.
We were arguing over pigments versus light. I was saying,
What?
well, pixels can mix to do it, and he said that's light. I don't know.
This sounds like an opinion thing, like subjective, not objective.
Well, I think how light mixes is not an opinion.
Well, yeah, but it sounds like you both have two different.
No, it's different. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
you're
Because,
using my favorite color.
like I said, I've seen.
Did you even
What?
realize that?
That's your no.
This
Yes.
is like my favorite color.
You said it was orange, red.
I never said that. No. That's Brendan's favorite color. Is orange.
I don't think he knows what his favorite color is because
He's pretty on orange.
half the time it's like more of a yellow, and I just call it orange.
He
And
says
he's like, good
orange.
enough.
If you, well, yeah.
Kids, please. I mean, y'all want to do kids on the volcano? We can do that. It'd be pretty
Well,
funny.
They're,
They're probably up now. It's 5:30.
yeah, I'll check, but where's that coming from? Coming from outside. I mean, obviously it's coming from outside. What was I doing?
It's coming from outside.
The house.
Metal Gear. The call, it's outside the house. Yeah. And I'm black.
No, they're all still asleep.
Really? Thought I just heard him shuffling
I
around.
think that was Nathan.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think they went down
Nope, never
too
mind.
late. Popped up.
Seth's awake.
Of course. It's 5:30. Alright. I did a zoom in, so
They like your
someone
kids more than they
drawings.
like you.
I mean, isn't that my job to make my kids likable?
You were telling him the true primary colors are magenta. Okay.
That's what he's been saying.
Okay.
It's in the true primary colors, and I'm like, maybe, but I've seen printers with both. Our old printer did magenta, but a lot of older printers used blue, so I'm pretty sure you can use either. But I'm not sure. Okay, what do you mix with cyan to make dark blue? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't understand.
Oh yeah, the dog's outside.
Oh, they need to go
Huh?
to
Maya always wants to go outside right before the stream, and I'm like, alright, but no.
Alright, are you talking about the light color primaries or
Pigment. That's what
Okay.
he's saying. Pigment.
Yeah, light color primaries are red, green, and blue.
Yeah.
Pigment color primaries are cyan, magenta, and yellow. But what does that matter? I don't understand why we're having this conversation.
It doesn't. He's just asked.
But why?
I don't know. Because we already got his name right, and so now we gotta get the primary colors
Something
right.
else?
Hmm?
Is it? He
Yeah, to find something else.
educated us on it. It's
What is this?
NCY
Today I found out.
Condrad.
What?
Oh my.
America, we paint with whatever we want. We just worry about how our
Whatever.
crayons mix.
Our primary colors are red,
Red, white, and blue. There you go. That's all we worry about down here.
Lord.
We're in the South.
Yes, because
Though I can.
being American is only a Southern thing.
Yeah, well, being yeah, nowadays. Though I'm pretty sure I can go down the street and there's no Confederate flags out, so I guess that's pretty good. What? So we're not that America.
We're getting way too addicted.
So America, we wanna cause another civil war. That's very America. Alright, yeah, I started doing it
I'm not sure
more.
what we're talking about anymore.
I started more doing this more chunky thing, but I wanted to like contrast. I'll tell you what I was telling them. Somebody showed a picture of an anime thing, and they had these big pillars with like stuff kind of forming around it. And I liked that image of these harsh geometric shapes contrasted to them like this more like bubbly, cloudy, scribbly look. And so I wanted to try to capture that sort of
That's where you were
feeling.
from, because I was just recently watching Sailor Moon.
I don't think it was Sailor Moon, honey.
Well, I don't think it was, but if it's like an anime style thing.
I don't think so. It looked more Ghibli. Or is it Ghibli? It's Ghibli, right?
I think it was Studio Ghibli.
Ghibli, yeah, Ghibli. I think it looked pretty Ghibli. But I don't remember. Somebody was talking about something else, and then they just showed that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. So, Kirby's got yeah, it does something similar to that. This, alright, but we need these things actually like form around that, and I wasn't really doing that. I mean, I think it works well for video games having that contrast. There's probably a lot of games with that. I think Mario Galaxy has that. But I'm just exploring new styles. Maybe they'll show up in World 5. Maybe we'll never speak of this again. Who knows?
They all decided to start speaking in different languages.
I don't. I speak America. You want me to speak America in my America stream? And now we have no idea. Don't you dare throw Spanish in me. Somebody's got a problem.
In you? How the heck does that happen?
I don't know. It's demonetized.
Someone just asked me to adopt them.
What?
But why?
Somebody wants a new mommy. Fairly's a good mommy.
Why? Like, why?
Fairly's
Why
a
would
good
you want
mommy.
me as
She's
a
gonna
mommy?
make you eat your broccoli, though. You like broccoli?
Broccoli is delicious.
Our kids actually like broccoli. And
They
Jenna,
also like avocado.
Well, avocado's the best.
And celery.
Celery's pretty good with lots of unhealthy things on it. This actually needs to go out more. But I like this. I thought we had a really boring stream, and then I think it's maybe not super interesting, but in the very least useful. I drew a drawing,
We all learned primary.
and we all learned primary colors.
You will be quizzed on this next stream.
There you go, next stream.
Blue Jim's not allowed to participate.
Nope. He's gonna want to be like the teacher or something.
He's gonna start speaking Portuguese to everybody.
I would get
Like, nope.
very confused. How's your sinuses doing?
Are you serious?
Keep trying,
Jim?
everybody. I
Really?
gotta.
Come on, yeah, with the all caps.
All right,
Here
Rowan.
we go. No, here we go.
Asparagus. I actually hate asparagus. Oh, maybe that's why it's so much darker. The window's reflecting.
Probably. I'm just
Fairly's,
gonna
like,
say,
about to come fight you.
if people are like doing this, I'm about to start reading it. We Portuguese people hate Spain. People think we're the same country, but we are. We won against Spain, but people only know Spain, Brazil, and Angola. But the true
Angola, I don't know
PT
Angola.
country, they don't. PT? Is there like
Project
is that
Tempest.
PT?
Or is that from
I
Konami?
thought that's what people did when they were trying to get into the army, that PT training.
Physical training.
Physical training, there we go.
Yeah.
Physical training. But the true physical training country, they don't.
Lujim's about to put everybody through physical training on colors and Portuguese. This is very important in our American stream here.
Yeah, people don't know the town I'm from either, or we're a major, like, huge port city, but nobody knows what we're talking about whenever we say that.
New Orleans.
And man, shoot, they keep leaving Mississippi out of the maps when they're talking about the weather. How do you think they feel?
They should, because it's always raining in Mississippi.
It's true. They just don't believe it exists anymore.
I mean, it's just
been rained
rain.
out.
It's like the Bermuda Triangle. It was just rain. And it's like the beginning of a horror movie going through Mississippi. Like, I'm not even joking. Every time we drive, every time we drive through Mississippi, it's raining. Every single time. It's really weird. You never what?
Says, you said, yeah, but that happens to, like, everybody, Luke Jim. There's no reason to throw all caps into this. Let's not yell at each other.
I can't even
Hug
say
it out.
There you go.
I don't even think, and then think about it. I mean, how do you think, like, Spanish people, what was it? There's a whole thing because people will call people from Mexico Spanish, and then they get offended because...
Well, that
like,
gets kind of racist
and then, like,
there.
Spain, and then that, and then what, and, like, you gotta think, because people, like, they all speak different languages. And shoot, Germany, like, apparently when you go around, everyone speaks different dialects, and, like, they say you can't understand, like, the different dialects depending on where you're from.
Is that German? Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
That's what my German teacher told me.
pretty huge, though. French is French is the worst about that. They're very snooty about their dialect.
Well, there's Parisian French.
Yeah, which is
and then
stupid.
there's the other French. So, yeah.
Very judgmental.
Insert multicultural screaming. Does that mean that you're, like, screaming in different languages?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that what that means?
It is.
Yes, it happens to everyone. Seriously.
Well, yeah, nobody knows anything local about them. Look,
There's even, like, a whole thing on if you're, like, what was it? Cajun French versus actual French, or Canadian French?
Yeah, Canadian French is very different. It sounds like French with a southern accent, which is hilarious.
So, I mean...
Yeah, you also gotta realize everyone has, like, the worst stereotype of Southerners, that, like, they're all super racist and hillbillies. And the very least, like, we don't even get the Cajun hillbilly stereotype, which is way cooler.
What, that y'all live in swamps on
Yeah.
roofs?
The
And
oosh,
wrestle
yeah. The
alligators.
wrestle alligators, yeah. That's way.
We do
that's
eat alligator though.
that's yeah. Alligator's delicious.
We do eat alligator.
It's really good.
Like there's like this whole like different like thing.
Yeah, like we don't even get the good redneck stereotype in New Orleans. I just think we're all racist instead of wrestling alligators, because that's actually cool. I'm fine if somebody thinks I wrestle alligators.
Yeah.
I won't argue with them. We do have alligators at our zoo, but I'm pretty sure everybody probably
Seriously,
knows.
I know Portugal. I don't understand why you would think it's unknown.
Yeah, that was like the one thing I remembered in school.
I think actually
I only remember a handful of things from school. And that Portugal is like stuck right there on Spain.
I'm pretty sure
remember
like
that.
I've actually like talked with people that are Portuguese. I knew somebody that was Portuguese, but I can't remember if it was a student or
They're
something.
imaginary.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Portugal's not that. I mean, I know more Spanish people just because over the top, but that's about it.
Well, to be fair, I know some. I think one of the people I know, who is Portuguese and refers to himself as Brazilian. So he speaks Portuguese, but he refers to himself as Brazilian.
That's confusing. That's too confusing.
So he does.
He self-identifies as from Brazil, or does he speak
I don't-
Portuguese and he's from Brazil?
No, he's from Portugal. And but if you talk to him, they talk like about, I guess, Brazilian. Maybe it's just
Did he live in
associates with
Brazil?
a Brazilian country. Maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he just has more of that culture.
He's culture
But
fluid.
he's Portuguese.
He's culture
So I mean,
fluid.
I don't know.
So he won't even admit he's from Portugal. Maybe Lucian's got a point.
I have no idea. Well, no, because he'll say he's Portuguese, but then in a broad sense of the term, he'll refer to himself as Brazilian.
Aren't those two very different places, though?
I have no idea. I mean, like, you're saying
Am
that...
I mistaken here?
Well, I'm sure they are. There's going to be a line somewhere.
I don't like self-identify as Canadian. That'd be strange.
No. Okay, he says, on Brazil, people are Brazilian by home country and Portuguese by language.
That's what I'm wondering if it just speaks Portuguese in Brazil.
I guess. It's weird. That's interesting. The more you know.
Ta-da! Rainbow. There you go. Thank you for taking that joke to its logical conclusion.
Logical conclusion. I don't have a rainbow, so it doesn't. Anyway.
Get the kids to draw one. We'll use that. Ooh, this shape doesn't look good. There we go. So yeah, I'm just drawing like a fuzzy cloudy level, and that's it. That's today.
There you go. That sounds like fun. We're all getting warm and fuzzy over here, learning about all of our different cultures.
Man, when I told the chat to keep everybody entertained while I draw, didn't know we are gonna get a language lesson over here.
To look at it, I don't even think. Cause see, what was it? And the thing, you know, I don't know. There's. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it because he was talking Portuguese, and I think there was a few.
Because they speak Portuguese in other places, right? Like
Well,
Brazil, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone speaks language, don't they speak? Am I wrong? Don't they speak French in Haiti? Is that
I
right?
believe so.
Yeah. And then in certain is it
right.
certain parts of Africa they speak French?
Yeah, the French is pretty wide.
Yeah.
From what our French teachers told us. Maybe she's just trying to inflate the numbers, though.
Mm-hmm.
So who really knows? I took French in high school, and then I forgot it all. Most of it.
I took Spanish in high school, and then took 3 semesters of German. Hi, Norris.
Oh.
You realized I was home.
Somebody found his Jenna. My human, you are back.
Where did you even come from?
Yeah, he was on the sofa. That's weird. Somebody barked. Norris, that's embarrassing. What are you, a dog?
Anyway.
Belly scritches. Somebody's liking his belly scritches. Large cat. Tell him what's up, Norris. How's your day been?
I think that was okay. Oh, you gonna cuddle? Oh, it's okay. I know. Big bad microphone. Said go away.
He doesn't really stop.
God, Brad, his drool is running down my arm.
He's so drooly when he's happy. It's gross. Apparently, drooly cat means happy cat. Norris is
You have a
so
burp
happy.
cloth.
He does. You need a little,
Get you a bib.
little bib.
Let's get you a bib. Does that sound nice? I'll crochet you one. Get you a little Morris bib. We'll just get him like a clown collar. The nice butt just goes around.
Oh God.
Nice flat.
Poor humiliated cat.
Oh, he humiliates himself.
He's pretty
Don't you?
humiliating.
You humiliate. All the humiliation. Alright, you.
He just barked.
That's
That's
enough.
pretty
That
humiliating.
is That's a freaking.
Oh, gross. Cats can be pretty nasty.
Antibacterial. Why are you still here?
Anti-Norris wipes.
Brad, he's not going away. Brad.
Brad's a crazy cat lady. Yeah, I like cats. They're good. Jen's a crazy dog lady. I don't know how much of an insult that is, though. Everybody seems to like dogs better. No, maybe.
What's wrong with dogs?
There are... Well, I'd say they're loud, but our cats are louder. Thanks, Norris.
I don't think we can actually do that because we're going by what the translators give us, Lucian.
Yeah, we
And-
get it all translated at once.
And like I said, if you did that, you would have to, because they're probably translating certain things into like the proper version of it. Like for
It's less
Germany, there is
colloquial,
a
I think.
proper way of speaking German, but if you speak in their dialects, you're going to get something completely different. So you would have to almost match everything with the dialect of.
Yeah, it's we're getting
Somebody else.
generic versions instead
That
of...
would, I mean, that would be like if we like threw, like for instance, you can't translate y'all. That's a southern term, but like if you talk to people that learn English, like they're that's what happened when we went to Spain. When I said y'all, they were like, "What is y'all?" It's like it's like all encompassing, all of you.
You all, you apostrophe all. It's like ain't. Is ain't a word yet? Like it's got to be in the word.
I think ain't is actually in the dictionary.
Oh, like most
You
like
just can't
language
use it in,
people.
like, but it's
Well, you're not gonna use. I mean, it's not a
you can't
formal
use
word.
it. No, you can't use it in a formal way. That's the thing. It's
But
just
there's
like
a
you
lot
have
of words that
formal
aren't
language,
formal.
and then you have
Colloquial.
slang and colloquialism, and that happens in other countries too that have different languages. It happens in like certain parts of South America. It happens in, it's just because everyone kind of develops their own way of saying things.
We are Southern lol.
Mm-hmm. I mean, shoot, Louisiana has colloquialisms that Alabama doesn't have.
We got a few that are like more jokes. I don't know if I really hear them that much. It's like your mom and
doesn't sound
them.
very Southern, Brad or me. Well, yeah, we live in port cities.
Yeah.
And that actually makes a big difference. I once asked my...
There's not that many people in New Orleans that actually have a Southern accent.
Because, actually, I think that was one of the things, since it's funny because it's like the further south you go in the States, the closer you get to the water, the less of an accent the people have.
Yeah, you get all your like super rednecks up north. It's
nice.
I mean, there's not really big cities up north. Like if you want to go like rock climbing, you drive north,
So I mean, that's just kind of the way it works. The closer you are to the water, like people expect me to talk very slow because I'm Southern, but I talk quickly. And apparently, I remember asking my parents about that, and they said it's kind of a living on the coast thing.
Does Southerners talk that slow? Yeah, I guess so.
Apparently,
I thought that was just when they're putting on an air.
No, my great grandmother had like a true Southern accent. She really talked slow.
Yeah, it probably feels like
And
getting
it was-
talked down
It
too.
was like a very now it wasn't like over exaggerated. Like some people seriously over exaggerate their Southern accents.
Well,
It's very
any
subtle.
actor trying to do a Southern accent.
But sometimes I think
painful.
when I get nervous,
There's just a
or
few
if
words
or
that
if
you
I'm
do.
if I'm around somebody that has a strong Southern accent, I'll start talking in one. I know.
That was always funny when I went over to California for game stuff, the first thing they're like, you don't talk like you're from Louisiana.
I
I'm
got
like,
that
How
so
do
much.
Louisiana people talk? I don't know.
I think they expect like some sort of Cajun, like through the teeth. Like if you listen to the way they do it,
Through the teeth. What's
like
that?
through the teeth, they do
I
it
don't know
like
what
their
that
mouth
is.
is closed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea. That's what I've seen.
I don't. I think I had to look it up. Like if anybody actually had a real Cajun accent, if that was a thing anymore. There's a few. We have around here. There's like a Chalmette accent.
We did not use Google Translate. What kind of question is that?
Oh God! You realize how bad Google Translate is?
No, I still remember my German teacher going, I can tell when y'all are using German, when you're using Google Translate for your German. It's obvious. Please stop. Like when we were turning in like papers and or answering questions.
Yeah,
she
I
was
would.
like,
I
it's
would use
very
it
obvious.
with in French class just for like specific words. It's useful. It's useful then. It's about it.
But yeah, everybody that's their actual translators.
Yeah, it's just a translation service.
Mm-hmm.
But
like I said, they're gonna use the proper, like the formal.
Yeah, we can't
language.
have a regional for every single
Wasn't
region.
that one of the things with World 3 because they were trying to figure out how to translate some of the dialogue I wrote?
Well, no, it was just any of like puns we did needed to be, or because over the top was like it's very direct. It's not interesting. So that's why in Super there's language menu instead of just defaulting or instead of just sticking to the whatever one, because I know a lot of people, like you guys are all speaking English, and I think some people would rather just hear it how it's supposed to be written.
Well, that happened on one of the streams, wasn't it? Like somebody that was German was reading it. He was reading it, and then all of a sudden he realized there was an option to translate it into German, and so he switched it.
Yeah, it's.
Somebody did that.
I'm trying to get the language option from Steam, but I can't really test that, and I tried to test it and it didn't really work. So I'm hoping it works, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, it's right there in the pause menu, so nothing's really hidden.
That's what I figured out. Yeah. I like this color. Aw, you mentioned I like purple, and I like that color green.
All right, kid. Our kids are so obsessed with different, like their favorite color right now.
4 different favorite colors, though.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna be a big deal if I. Yeah, let's try to make these curves more interesting here instead of just doing that. This is like shading, but you can use shading to kind of make shapes too. I mean, if I wanted to do this another, like even better, I could stick in like a black at very low alpha. Let's see. Yeah, like that. It's like wormy almost. So it has a bushy look. So you'd be in a forest. Yeah, maybe. If we go for a more cartoony style, because World 3 was cartoon.
Why are you still here?
I like that.
Glad I looked at him.
You know, World 3 was a more cartoony style, and I think we might try something more like that. There's so much is pixel arty, right? And there's like pixel art type forests that are very abstract. There's pixel art. I mean, you look at like Iconoclasts has such a pixel art forest look. I think some of the later Celeste levels I think are really pretty.
What do you mean
have
this
stuff like
is
that.
why I always use everything in English?
Who said that?
Jim?
So that we understand it, maybe?
I guess.
Oh, because you turn it to English instead of.
That's actually, didn't they say that's actually how a lot of people said they learned English by doing.
I hear a lot of people say that they just they play video games in English.
Yeah.
I feel like foreign language class should just be watch anime and play video games.
All I'm saying is that it's probably, I mean, it's not like everything I read that's in English is the way I talk or the way I'd understand it. Like, people would say there is a Southern English, there's a Northern English, or like a Jersey English, or...
I mean, it's more of just like how formal you're trying to be.
However, they're not going to teach those or write the, or write them into whatever. Like, I can't write in Southern English. I have to write in formal English. Unless it's, you know...
Hey, y'all. That's your vlogs.
This ain't accurate.
Slander.
So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just kind of how it works. You want the kids to judge your level.
See if they're up. Did you open their door?
How does your mother trick you into learning English?
What?
Wait, I can't read half of it.
Buying you video games, maybe? Do I need to put it up more?
By buying me.
Oh, well,
It's like buying me games only in English. That was actually, I think that's how some people learn to read. Or learn to read quickly.
Yeah, every time we play something, my kids are like, "Daddy, what does that say?" I'm like, "Oh my god, you gotta learn how to read."
I unintentionally learned another language.
Yeah.
I became accidentally bilingual.
Yeah, it made me feel pretty
Well,
stupid.
la-di-da.
I accidentally a whole new language.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, well, you know what? I can talk in like 6 different dictions.
Oh god, please don't.
I'm not.
Accents can be very cringy.
Sorry, I know 6 different language dictions. Not like English, not accents.
Yeah, you're not very good at English, huh?
No.
Well,
No.
you sing in different dictions.
I sing in that. Well,
Not really.
I can talk in them too because
Oh,
it's part
I
of
guess.
learning diction.
Is it? Maybe.
Yes, we had to learn how to like speak it. It's how it.
Illusion's gonna judge your Portuguese. Do you sing in Portuguese?
Do I sing in Portuguese?
Have you tried it?
No, but I've done Czech.
Oh, I don't think that's the same thing.
Which is interesting because there is a sound in Czech that is not present in any other language.
I mean, there's a lot of sounds like that in different languages.
No, literally there is a specific IPA mark that is only for this particular because they're like.
Where am I?
Usually you can do other like they have IPA marks for instance, but this one is like.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What was I doing? Guys, what was I doing? Make it the Seth stream. Can never tell if you guys like when I just have my kids come and be obnoxious or not.
Probably.
Because they love being obnoxious. They love it.
I was teasing you, Luke Jim. I wasn't serious.
Norris was. Hear that? What a jerk. Ooh, that's too big. That's too thin. I hate when it gets right between it. Anyway, you want to get the kids, we can wrap this up, and then I can get back to Android.
Sure.
And then, you know.
Interesting. Why are you staring at me?
Are you guys interesting? I don't know.
Right, he's back.
Cat.
He was just sitting there watching me, and then when I looked at him, he was like, "I'm here."
Oh, Cat.
Hello.
What's up, Cat?
She ran away from you.
Okay.
Kitty,
Goof.
kitty, 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 kitty.
Kitty! Get him. There he is.
Don't you love Brad?
Cat
He's the one that feeds you. I just annoy
Larry
you.
Illusion really wants you to sing a Portuguese song.
I don't know any Portuguese songs. I know German,
Gotta
Czech,
send her one.
Italian. I can sing in Spanish, and I can sing in French.
Ooh, don't tell Illusion you can sing in
And
Spanish,
I
not
can
Portuguese. He's gonna hate you.
Well, I can sing in Spanish because I took a Spanish class when I was
Well,
in high school.
you didn't take a Portuguese.
However, they won't give you arias in Spanish because it's not one of the official languages of classical
Well,
music.
there you go. Illusion
That's
can
French,
relish
German,
in that.
Italian, and English. There were only
English,
4.
really. I feel like the only
Apparently
reason.
English is one. I don't know why.
I feel like the only reason is because of America. And
I
we're
had
like,
to. That's
well,
why they only teach. Well, I guess
we're gonna do. Are they like British English or like what's the actual arias and or from?
I think the ones I've done are from America because they're mostly 20. Yeah, I don't think they're because a lot of the composers mostly did art songs, and I think.
Yeah, America like strong armed their way into being.
I think actually it's probably just because we're in the United States. Although I do know that there are people from different countries that have sung English operas.
Oh, I mean, if they're good.
Sue. Hi, Norris. Cat head, Brad. This cat back. This is pathetic.
Alright, sing that right there, honey. From Ramat. Oh, wait, is that Spanish? I can't tell. Sing a song in any language.
Says Portugal. Sing a song in any language. I'm not going. Sing our national anthem. What? Can you send me the IPA?
Portugal.
Actually, I could probably learn how to sing something accurate if I had the IPA for it.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, you have to. That's what it's for, right?
How similar are Portuguese in the Spanish language? That's a good question.
Oh.
That cannot be offensive. That's like asking, like, how similar or, like...
He's about to rage at you. Why is so much cat?
No, but I'm just wondering, because if people are saying that they assume that he's speaking Spanish...
Oh, well, then it should be pretty...
So, I don't know what's going on, Fancy Master. Do not ask.
Okay, here you go.
Do not ask.
We were talking about Doctor Who earlier.
Ooh, what's my favorite Doctor Who episode?
I told you.
Oh, that's, the one that's based in World War II.
With Christopher
With
Eccleston.
Christopher
Right?
Eccleston.
'Cause we were talking, and I said,
Yes.
anybody catch any of the old dude? I haven't seen any with the old dude.
Oh, yeah.
And when's the girl coming on, which is the, fall, they said? I don't know. I guess I can trust them.
But I love that it's the children one. It's the one with the gas masks.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is it Children of War? War Children? Or something like that. But I love that episode. I love the last episode. And I absolutely love Christopher Eccleston in it because it's like there's just such unbridled joy in like all of this. And he's supposed to be this like dark, depressed doctor because of everything that he's been through. And it's just like you just...
Yeah,
It's just
rebooting.
fabulous. It's like
It's always
awesome.
dark
I
and
love
depressing.
Anybody speak a bit of French?
Nah.
My younger brother actually speaks fluent French. He is not here, but he does speak fluent
Yeah,
French.
we'll Skype him in.
Okay, I did know they were all Latin languages. I'm slightly offended that you did.
Well, yeah, that's
All I was asking was, because Italian, the accents are different than Spanish. And the way they're pronounced are different, even though they look like they should be pronounced similar, but they are not. So, I'm asking, like, accent-wise, how similar is Portuguese to Spanish? Yes, thank you. The Empty Child and the Parting of the Ways.
Empty, yeah.
That's it. Thank you. That was great. That was an awesome.
Yeah.
However,
I had to mention you liked him.
My favorite, I did, but I was not. Rose was cool. She was not my favorite companion. That was Donna.
I like Rose. Yeah, that probably
Donna Noble was my favorite.
She's
which everyone
better.
thinks I'm crazy for that, but I love the.
No, she's funny.
There's just so much chemistry between, like, friend chemistry.
Friend mystery.
There was never like a question you were just like, these two are amazing together. I miss Donna.
That friend mystery.
She was
Friend mystery.
really.
Yes.
French is the most beautiful language.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, it's a beautiful language.
The French language is a beautiful language.
Most.
Yeah, the French language is a beautiful language. Really? You love to speak baguette?
Je parle baguette.
The baguette.
Je parle baguette.
What was it for? Je suis...
Mousy.
Mousy.
Je suis grand mousy.
Hated Amy, loved Rory.
Yeah, Amy was awful.
I didn't like Amy. She drove me nuts. She was just a jerk. I didn't like her at all. She was just so, like... And I hated the way she treated Rory. She, like, kind of, like... ruined, I guess, Matt Smith for me. I don't know how Matt Smith was, but it was just there was nothing there.
He just looked like a millennial trying to be Doctor Who. He didn't feel like a real actor to me.
Bread n'est pas sympa. Je mange baguette.
I'm not. What is sympa?
Who let two dogs out? Maya is outside.
U.S. I don't know what. Le chien. It's been a while, guys.
I could do it. Let's see. I could do it. I might be able to do a line of French.
Je ne parle pas le
Let's see.
français.
Je suis le spectre de la rose.
You were the specter of the rose.
It's the ghost of the rose.
There you go.
That's
Yeah, I
from a
said
French song
specter.
I
There you
sang.
go.
It's the,
Well, there you go. You should know a little bit of French because of that. Oh my God.
I never
long
watched
and so-
Clara. I probably should look at her, but I was so annoyed.
Woof woof.
It was like after
Le woof.
Le woof.
Arf arf. Clara. When was
I
Clara?
don't know. Clara was after. Clara was with the new doc. Well, no, she was she with Matt Smith after, and then.
We didn't watch much of Matt.
No,
Smith.
like I said, I loved Rory, but I didn't like Amy.
Well, I think we watched a full season of that. And we kind of was like. Oh.
I couldn't handle. I mean, I know everyone likes her, but I couldn't do it.
Amy Pond.
Let's speak snake instead. Slytherin.
Hiss.
Le gasp.
Le hiss.
Le hiss.
Sir Hiss.
There we go. I can
Trust
do that.
in
There's
me.
that scene. Thanks.
For all the fish?
That's in Harry Potter.
We watched the Harry
What is that?
Potters with the kids. But,
Le baguette est délicieux.
Délicieux.
Très magnifique. J'aime le baguette.
the baguette is delicious.
I speak only a minute.
Very magnificent. I like the baguette.
Please don't judge my French. I'm used to seeing it with IPA markings, so I can't. And I haven't done it in a year, so I'm kind of going off of what I learned. Je ne parlais pas le ouf. Le ouf.
Je ne parle pas le very nice. Snack.
This chat
I
is a
speak
mess
snack.
of languages.
It's
I
a
get- what is
greatest
it?
hits.
I could probably do a German line if I could think of one.
It's gonna sound really angry.
Hey, if you sing the German language correctly, it actually can sound very pretty.
That's
how about this?
disappointing, actually.
Der Tod, das ist die kühle Nacht.
I don't speak
Die
German.
kühle Nacht. I'm not
The
sure
night,
if I
right?
It's shoot. Der Tod, the life is the night. Something is the day. Das ist die
And your
kühle
face
Nacht.
is the day.
Das Leben ist die schwüle Tag. I think that was right.
Does Brad know very, very.
He
Today-
took
today,
French. I took Spanish and then I took German.
I took it in school, but I didn't learn anything in school. So I learned French, but as well as I learned everything else.
What was it? Yeah, but he did help me because once I was having a ton of trouble in my French
I
diction
knew
class.
I like a bit of the pronunciation.
No, but what you did was you were like, okay, we're just gonna watch a French movie.
Oh yeah, was it Amelie?
Amelie.
Amelie's so good.
We watched Amelie, and what was funny was
And La Femme Nikita.
after
it's amazing.
I watched Amelie, the next day I had my French diction test, and my teacher was like, "This is fantastic," because it was like at
Because you can
all
see
I-
how their
all I needed
mouths
to do-
move.
Yeah, you can see how their mouths move, and I was able to hear how it was supposed to sound.
Yeah, Amelie is a fantastic movie.
Yeah,
That
it was
The
great.
Professional.
Did someone just?
I think that was Maya and La Femme Nikita are really good movies.
Try pronouncing the name Miguel Carabina.
Sounds right. I don't know.
Willy Wonka. Which one?
Yeah. Answer wisely.
Listas
From Israel, I think.
Ziemlich? Lises? What are you?
Is Israeli?
Is that it? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what the name is, but
It looks a bit
hello
like
from
German, so I wasn't sure. Hello from Israel.
message
There we go.
redacted.
Why are y'all redacting stuff? Did I just say something bad?
No, they said something bad.
Yeah, but I just tried to pronounce it.
Oh no, they gave up.
Ooh.
Really? Wow, we're getting a pretty diverse crowd
Marcia?
here. It's a true diversity going on in this
Marcia.
chat.
Hello. I don't believe you.
Miguel, right, but the accent is wrong.
Like I said, I don't know. Like, because I'm trying to see if I can. Hello
Fake
from the
it till
planet
you
Earth.
make
Thank
it.
you. Miguel. Well, yeah, Miguel's. That's Michael. And
Yeah.
Whatever.
Miguel.
Is the R not rolled? Is it flipped or rolled? Or is it just straight pronounced?
They're trying to translate you. Taste your own medicine.
Carabinha.
Is it really? No, the Johnny Depp version's awful.
But I mean, but
It's
you really
embarrassingly
cannot
bad.
compete with
Gene Wilder.
You cannot, because that guy is just
No,
like,
I love the original. I really do.
Yeah,
I actually
that's
saw it
it.
when I was like in high school and hated everything, but I was like, yeah, that was really good. Or maybe not high school, but like late grade
who
school.
else is watching from Venus? My celestial body is. This is my Earth form.
Oh god. Ah. Look at that. Debug, ignore. Can we ignore? Can we have a save first? Okay. Hooray pre-release code, huh?
Why are you here?
Yeah, it seems to actually have pulled out of that. That's
My
nice.
friend's watching from Neptune. Neptune. This thing's so cool just because it's ahead of us alphabetically.
What?
They were talking about Venus.
Oh, I'm like, Earth is E. What? Hurt my brain there a bit. Norris, where you from? Mama. You don't even know your mama.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. You're like, it's pronounced the same as this in Spanish. It's gonna be the same in IPA. They're gonna use the same marking because it does not matter whether or not they look different. They're going to get the same IPA marking.
Well, yeah, that's what IPA is for. Right?
La version Android du SFPA n'est pas encore disponible.
Where? What? Oh, Lange. I don't know what that means. It's not. Oh, out now, I think? Or no, what's Encore? No.
But see, that's the thing. Like, even English has like similar
No,
IPA
now it's,
markings to like Italian or
not
German.
now.
Like, all the languages are pretty much like they're like this. Occasionally, some of them might, like I said, in Czech, they have a sound that does not exist.
But yeah, but that's
in any other
literally what
language.
IPA is for.
Yeah.
To standardize that. It's like programming language for program. Yeah, it's code.
Yes, we watched Stranger Things.
Oh
We do
yeah,
not-
first one's so good. Second one's is pretty good. The first one's
Yeah.
incredible.
I love those kids are fantastic actors. That was my big thing. I was like,
Yeah.
good lord, I don't care what people say. I don't know why they can't find kids that act like it's so hard to find a kid that acts well on
Because they
TV.
just get someone's
This
stupid
is
nephew. That's why. Because the director's idiot nephew can't act.
This is true.
And then they're surprised when you got a bunch of terrible child actors. Oh, I didn't realize that. The in Guardians, that's James Gunn's brother. The
Yes, I found it, yeah.
Because it's like, this guy's got to be somebody because he's so random. But
He's
I
been
really
in a few
liked
things
him.
before.
Yeah.
I've seen him, I think, in
It's
some
like
TV
Sam Raimi.
shows.
Or
Yeah.
who's the other one? Not him. Yeah, Raimi uses his brother, right?
Oh, that reminds me. I didn't tell you, but this is great. I went with the kids to the park today, and we were feeding the ducks and we were feeding the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
As we were
Feeding the turtles,
As
that's
we were
great.
feeding the turtles, Brennan's looking up at the thing. He starts going, na 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 ninja turtle, na na.
Did the
na,
turtle
na."
start dancing?
He's just like singing to the
Yeah.
turtles, and then he goes turtle power. I was like
The worst movie you guys have
serenading
seen.
the turtles.
Jenna didn't see it. I don't see a lot of movies, so it's.
Worst movie I've ever seen.
I mean, I'll watch a bad movie and enjoy it. The movie that I walked out just hating, or didn't walk out, but after it was Batman vs Superman.
Oh
it
yeah, I didn't
was.
see that.
It hurt my brain to watch it. It was just
Worst
so
movie
terrible.
I've ever seen.
It was offensively bad. The music was just grating, and the plot was awful and stupid. Everything about that movie was just terrible.
Is there a movie that? Because I'm trying to think about one that I just was like, this is.
I mean,
horrible.
you're the one who goes on Netflix more than I do.
Yeah,
when
but
you're
I'm
just
trying to
doing
think
stuff.
if I've ever watched
I mean, because usually I'm watching people review bad movies, and I wouldn't count
To
that.
be fair, I'm like one of those people where I actually enjoy mindless movies sometimes because I just don't want to think about something. But I'm trying to think if there was. Oh, well, I did watch one that was like pretty bad recently.
Like stupid or offensive.
It was
or-
just dumb. But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's kind of like it was meant to be dumb.
But
I'm trying to think about one that like was trying to take itself too
okay,
serious.
the Good Burger movie is one of my favorite comedies, so
Yeah.
it's pretty difficult to get a comedy that I don't like.
I think.
I'm sure there's something that we
I don't
went to
think
see
I
with a bunch
liked-
of friends in the theater that I was dumb, but recently.
Most of the stuff I like are probably, honestly, I'm kind of a horror movie person. I really like horror movies. I'm trying to think.
Watch Ouija.
I've never
Origin,
seen
stupid.
it. I feel like there was one
kiddie
that I
movie.
watched and I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I cannot.
There's
for
a lot
the
of
life
horror
me
movies that are
remember
like
what
for
it
kids
was.
now, and they're all terrible. So
Yeah, I'm trying to remember like where I think there was some movie I was like I started watching and I was like, this is horrible, and turned it off.
horrible.
Oh gosh, really? Oh,
Nah, 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 nah.
oh good lord.
We watched some of the new Ninja
Saw?
Turtles. That was pretty terrible.
First Saw.
I thought Saw was good.
I feel like 7 was actually the original Saw, kind of.
Yeah, sorta.
Like, I mean, so it's kind of like, or like Tales from the Crypt. What was it? There was one
Yeah.
where that was like that because there was one where they were taking revenge. There was that one. I know that wasn't Tales from the Crypt. What was
I mean, that's a pretty common theme, I'm sure. Torturing people like that can't be that odd.
The Portuguese in SFPA is all wrong and it has Spanish in it. We didn't translate it. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm just, I mean, you're saying it has Spanish in it. Is it possible that maybe in the formal version?
Oh, no, he's talking about that one that I think I copied the wrong thing.
Oh.
I haven't seen Dunkirk.
No, I want to though.
I haven't been crazy big on Nolan movies since...
Well, I just like war movies.
Yeah, she likes war movies. I like Memento the best, even out of the Batman
Yeah,
movies. I
I'm
think
trying to
Memento's better.
Figure out like what movie I like. Like I really like The Great Escape. So
That's
go
a
for
really
like
good
classic.
movie.
That's a good movie.
I like The Great
know.
Race. It's like a old-fashioned Looney Tunes cartoon. It's
Yeah.
great. I mean, I can't do that though. I don't think we can do fan translations.
Probably not.
I can talk to Congregant, but I don't think we can.
There's not much we can do because then we're just kind of
It's always a liability thing.
no get good mythical morning. No, I don't know.
I watched it a few times. I just thought it was really stupid.
What is it?
I didn't. It's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
I didn't get it.
I have not watched Dunkirk. I want to. I really do want to.
I watched like.
Well, I
today
want to, but
found
at the same
out-
time, I'm not sure because like for some reason I think
Shape of Water is on our list because
Yeah,
Del
haven't
Toro
seen
is
that.
incredible.
yes. Oh, Pan's Labyrinth was amazing.
Sing the entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song. This is why we need super chat. I'd be like, all right, someone do a $10 super chat, and Fairly's gonna sing Ninja Turtles. Throw her under the bus. We're actually close to being able to
Haha,
monetize.
you like him less, but you still like him.
Who? What?
Your boy Jeff said he likes you less.
Me? What? Brad, I
I
like
guess
you.
you don't watch Good Mythical Morning.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't interesting to me. They didn't like do anything. They didn't talk about anything interesting. Like I randomly found a channel. It's like it's some random dude, and it's like he whatever explains, and he's just like, here's a big panel. I'm like, what? And it was about like a piece of the Titanic that they unsank and put on display, and it was super interesting, and it was really random like that. But I'd never saw what is it, that Rhett and Link dudes? Just not interesting. I don't know, anyone who's just like too YouTube personality-ish just really turns me off. Like I can barely watch Phil DeFranco, and he's usually talking about pretty interesting stuff.
Why do you want me to sing TMNT?
Yeah, for $50, I would draw anything on stream. That's true. I'd draw it right now.
Ah.
I'm a sellout like that.
We've been doing that, but we haven't watched TMNT. We've been watching Rescue Rangers, which is like best thing
Yeah,
ever.
the kids watched a few of the cartoon. I watched it when I was young.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck. We have Tailspin. I mean, that's like the Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
Watched a few episodes of Pete and Pete, but I don't think they're old enough for that yet.
Probably not.
That's one of my favorite shows ever, though. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back and boys up.
Yeah, super fancy
We
sell
got
out live stream. Let's
so,
do it.
like,
Let's do
distracted.
it. Pay our bills.
Yes, we have seen Jacksepticeye.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
very intense.
he's
He
funnier.
has crazy hair.
He's funnier. And, like, I saw him before the.
And maybe if I had like 16 cups of coffee, I would be on that level.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I've seen him before. He did the Fans Bands playthrough, and I thought he like for how nuts he was actually pretty funny. So I like him well enough. I don't seek him out though. Yeah. Well, that's probably how it's supposed to be. Only it's an avatar name, so it's gonna.
Do like people that play their games like on YouTube ever really like
Play
go through and
this game.
finish the games?
Yeah, some channels do. That's like a full Let's Play, but most of it's just.
Brad does not hate all YouTubers.
I just don't like that YouTube personality, like the Markiplier
But he
thing.
watches
I just really
like
don't
different. But he watches a. Like,
I watch a lot of different YouTubers. Most of it is people reviewing bad movies. Like that's my favorite. Like Cinema Snob.
you like the
Brandon Tenold is really good.
the music guy.
Todd in the Shadows.
Todd in the Shadows and the rap guy. Right?
Rap Critic.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Rap Critic's really good because I don't listen to a lot of rap, so it's cool hearing like a well thought out opinion on like music genre that I'd normally not touch. And so
He would do that where what was it? You'd be like, Todd in the Shadows is doing this. You need to come and sit with me through it.
oh yeah, if it's like Taylor Swift or something, we gotta go watch that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Rap Critic will get to a song where it's like, it's a really well thought out, like how you normally wouldn't think about rap, and it was cool to see that different perspective. Felt like I was actually learning about something like outside of my usual bubble, you know.
I usually catch snippets of it, and sometimes I walk in and like
Yeah.
the middle of something that's going on just because they say something or something that strikes interest. But
Yeah, you've sat for a few of them.
yeah.
Todd in the Shadows is really good. It's just all those guys. They kind of fall into they're doing the same thing every time, or just I get used to the shtick. So, not a lot of them. I mean, like I guess there's always like this curve of interest where they entropy.
I have not seen stop motion, but I am a stop motion snob.
Wait, what?
He said Roman's asking if I've ever seen a stop motion. What
I've
is stop
seen
motion?
a stop motion.
I
Just
thought
watch-
he said his stop motion.
Oh,
I've seen
his. Oh yeah, he did a Oh, you weren't there
Okay,
for
wait.
that?
Your stop motion or a stop motion? Because now I'm wondering if I read it wrong.
Is that Lujan or
No,
who?
that's Rowan.
Rowan, yeah, he did a whiteboard animation, which is pretty cool.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you weren't there for that.
And
I put it on the stream. I
that's
was doing
Norris.
Brad
It's always Norris.
Brad
It's
reacts
always
to
Norris.
other people's animations. Somebody had some DBZ
Interesting.
stuff I was critiquing.
Stop motion was like, do you think? I swear, if YouTube was around when me and my brothers were kids, we probably would have made bank on stop motion because we just have tons and tons of VHSs that just have crazy stop motion things.
Oh yeah, I started that with Jurassic Park toys and clay and stuff. You got to teach the kids stop motion, but it's so. It's like
I
such
still
a
remember,
discipline.
pause the camera, move. Pause the camera,
Yeah.
move. Pause the camera, move. Pause the camera.
Yeah, my mom was telling me how they used to be able to do that with film cameras, where you could literally just take one image, and I was really jealous because it's really hard to do that on a VHS camera.
Do we listen to Green Day?
I think Doogie's one of the best CDs ever made, but after that, there's only a few singles that I like. Yeah, Doogie CD is a masterpiece, though. That's kind of my mainstream pop punk's kind of.
You
what I
played
tend to
World 1
want.
when you were 5. I was 22. Or was I 21?
That's because you're old. She doesn't like to think about it, but
The truth hurts.
you were old when you played it. No,
I was
you're
told by
older.
someone today because I was talking to him about something and then just go, you basically look like you're 3.
3.
She was teasing me.
Ouch.
It's just funny.
Were you talking about how young you
This
think
is
you
one of
look?
those young and hip 21-year-olds that work with me.
Really come to realize that YouTube is 13 years old. Really, that's it? Because YouTube's been through so many revisions. It's hard to think that it wasn't.
I don't
Like Brad hates me.
think-
I do for the
but
most part.
I don't think that makes him hippie. That's
You
not a
mean-
hippie.
that's
Did
hipster,
Did
I
they
think you mean.
redefine hippie?
Yeah, I think you mean hipster.
Do you guys listen to My Chemical Romance?
No.
That came out. We were in college. when their first thing
Oh,
came
it's
out.
so bad. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
so whiny and like you gotta realize that came out after like that. Like Yellow Card has a few good songs, MXPX, but like that came out after like Blink-182 had oh my god, what's the CD?
Missy? Or are you talking about the one that has Missy on it?
No.
Because that's the only. Oh wait, no. Oh wait. Oh shit.
No, like we grew
Dang
up
it.
with like the best Blink-182 CDs, Green Day, Offspring, and then My Chemical Romance, just whiny emo. Like I love
Better
Now
Than
It's
Ezra?
Overhead. What? Better Than Ezra's not. Has nothing to do with any of that.
I'm like getting really confused.
What are
I
you
don't know
talking
we're
about?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Did somebody say Better Than
We're
Ezra?
doing music.
Or you just said that?
I'm thinking about what like I went and saw when I was in high school.
Well, Better Than Ezra's local, so.
They were at the local like place. They came to
No, but like after Green Day and Offspring and all these like good pop punk bands, My Chemical Romance is just trash.
Oh, I guess pop punk. I'm just thinking music in general.
No. I'm saying like
I know you're there.
I'm not gonna like My Chemical Romance because that style was just done well, and I like people consider.
You ever watch anime?
Yeah, we watch a lot of anime.
Nah.
What is that? What is anime?
What's anime?
Like they consider Now It's Overhead
We don't watch the
to be
American
emo-ish. I don't know if y'all go look up Now It's Overhead on Spotify because they have three CDs and they're all fantastic.
I think. Wait, what's the other? Wait, I'm trying to think about what even qualifies. I just listen to music. I don't think about genres.
I don't see genres. Nah, I've never. I watched a few of the episodes, like the original Dragon Ball Z with some friends. I thought they're pretty good.
I just started watching the Japanese version of Sailor Moon because it's on Hulu, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Osaki, I think is actually her name.
Actually,
Did we listen to Fall Out Boy?
no, Fall Out Boy is a terrible band. Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance are awful.
Brad, oh my god.
What?
Stop.
They're so bad though. It's true. This is an objective fact.
Oh lord.
Like that style's just been done well by other bands, and they're not.
I guess it's like you have to understand like that stuff we were kind of around when it originated.
Yeah, when it was good.
So then everybody just kind of seems like it.
You
You hate Panic? Panic at the Disco.
Oh yeah, also hate Panic at the Disco. True. Yes. Fix support. Okay, if there's a line, I thought I fixed that where I copied the wrong thing in the Portuguese text, and I thought I fixed that one. Is that what you're talking about? Because one of the lines was copied wrong, and I thought I fixed it. Send me a screen of the wrong line, and I'll look at it.
You listen to the SFPA soundtrack.
Not like when we were making it, I had it on in the background, like when I was
And I mean,
animating.
it comes on when the boys are playing it.
Yeah, I would sit and listen to it like when I was working on Super as like kind of a tone thing, like to get the mood for that, because some of the tracks just like captured it so
You
well.
did not say the entire Portuguese is wrong, Lucha.
You said one
a
of the Portuguese
section of it was Spanish.
It has some Spanish in it, and I remember one of them was messed up, and I thought I copied. I
So
thought I
he's
fixed
saying
that.
that. Now, if it's the whole thing is wrong, there's nothing we can do about that.
I'm not
because
gonna-
there was
Translation service.
there was a service for that, and they translated it, and that's all that other stuff.
We need like
You
like
did
a
not say
Reddit.
it was all wrong, Luke Jim. You said it's Portuguese, and there is some Spanish mixed in.
You said
with
there was Spanish mixed in. I
Portuguese.
said if there's a line that I copied the Spanish to the Portuguese, send me a picture of that and I'll fix it.
Wait, what are you working on right now?
This level. this ground right here. That.
For the record, guys, we are just,
Working on bashing
we're
Panic at the Disco.
Well, we're not only that, but we're very dry humor and kind of sarcastic. So please don't think we're making fun of you or anything like that.
We're very
this is
sarcastic.
the way we talk to each other, and we love each other.
Somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all wrong. Okay, but I can fix the Spanish. I'm not gonna fix the rest of it. I don't know. Maybe we can crowdsource the translation for the next one. We'll see.
I actually started
There's always a liability
music, so I can't tell
thing.
y'all anything about the pop stuff.
Nah, all pop's garbage. Except for Florence and the Machine. If you consider them pop, they're really good.
I wouldn't consider them pop.
Well, they hit the top something on Spotify once, and that's about it. Yeah, I don't know if they were mainstream-ish. Florence and the Machine's great. It's probably the only newish band that I really like. I'm getting lazy on this, but I feel like it's long enough that whatever. Maya says hi. You didn't let her in?
I haven't gotten up.
Aww.
Look at Norris. He's gargoyling.
What's up, Norris? What bands do you like?
Def Leppard.
Because this is a cat band. Stereotypical. Favorite instrument? Violin, yeah. I think the mandolin, which sounds like when you pluck a violin. Carbon Leaf used to use a lot of mandolin, and it's just gorgeous sounding. No, everything's done by hand. Even the the code spawns the text bubbles, but they're all placed. All the English is written by hand, and then the translations. Are they coming out, babe?
Yeah, I just told him to go to the back room.
Kirby's got such good music. Did I move that? Oh,
Kirby?
I messed that up.
His
Kirby's.
kids made me listen to that in the car.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even.
Yeah, they're like obsessed with Kirby now. We started playing the
Kirby.
GameCube one. No, Kirby's got some incredible music, especially the NES one. Kirby, I hate Kirby so much in Smash Brothers though. I have like imaginary rivalries in Smash. It's like every time Captain Falcon comes on, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna beat you, because he's too wily and fast. Especially Fox. I guess I tend to play slower characters, so anybody who's like stupidly fast, I feel like they're my rival.
What's your favorite instruments minus the violin?
Yeah, I said mandolin, I think. Probably because of Carbon Leaf.
Air guitar, eh? Played trumpet. Everyone's a beginner at some point, so.
Like at life. I still feel like a beginner at being an adult. I don't like being an adult. It's gross.
Did you freak out when Smash was announced for the Switch?
Oh, yeah, I did. I mean, I think it was heavily rumored. I freaked out a bit when I saw that they're actually going through it for E3, which means it's not just a Wii U port. And Link's got his new design. Every single time I'm just like, fix Link. Always play as Link. Make him good. Stop making him so terrible. They fixed his like up dash attack, the higher part of his dash attack in the Wii U version, so that was nice.
Brian, is that we are not adults, we're just older teenagers with kids.
I'm thinking we're older
Wait,
kids.
are you talking to us or are you talking to somebody else in the chat?
We're just older kids.
I don't know.
We're just larger children, is really it.
Teenagers with kids.
Oh god. Again, from the South. Oh, are you in a different thing? Why is it up here? That's weird.
Almost done with the SFPA Android port, my dude.
Yeah.
We listened to 21 Pilots.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
Wait.
What do they sing?
That sounds really familiar. Play Getting Over It. What? Play Getting Over It.
Get
I think
over
there's something
it.
in your...
Is that? No, that's oh, what's their name?
I don't know.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's something...
I just have the camera off for now.
Stressed Out. Heathens. You got...
No, the Portuguese text is not written in code. It's text bubbles that are placed by hand. That's why in the console version, it's all over the place and really bad looking. And in Super, they're actually all lined up nicely. Because I did it by hand, because I'm crazy.
I know the 21 Pilots, but I have no idea what I listened to by now.
Sounds
And I'm probably not
familiar.
going to know until I actually listen to the song. Because they probably don't have...
that
The
is-
titles probably aren't anywhere in their music. Because some of the people do that.
Ooh,
Like
that
what,
is way
Dredge
too
and
small.
Matryoshka?
Mentroska.
Mentroska.
Yeah, go listen to Dredge. Their new CD is terrible, though.
I haven't listened to that.
It's so bad. They ruined Mentroska, if I'm saying that right. They did a remix of it, but they call it part. It's so bad.
Oh, no.
Sounds
it was
awful.
Such a great song.
That's one of my favorites.
I like Same Old Road.
Well, Simoval's classic. All right, we about good on this. Where's the holes?
You finishing up? You wanna...
Yeah, I'm finishing up.
Imagine Dragons.
I really don't like them. I gave them a chance because they kind of have that. I feel like I could like the style, but it's just too headache-ish. I'm an old man now. There might have been one song I thought was okay, but all their radio stuff's just it's the same
I'm
thing.
gonna have to. There was. That sounds familiar, but I'm gonna have to look.
Imagine Dragons, one of the pilots.
Alright, Luch Jim. You say this, but how do you think it feels when there are developers that can't update their games and they realize there's a mistake in them and then they have to live with that forever?
What is he talking about?
I think you'll be okay with the language having some errors. We used a translation service.
Yeah, if you want us to just play it in English.
Play it in English. You're fine.
I'm a terrible ignorant American.
Or like people that have recordings of themselves doing something professionally and then that's out for the whole world to see. Melanie Martinez.
Who?
I have noticed that everybody on the radio sounds the same.
It's so bad, and they're all whiny nasally. Like none of them can sing. But they all want to be Carly Rae Jepsen, who I actually don't hate. She's fine. Like for a pop singer, she's okay. Where is that it?
Perfect Circle. Wait,
Yeah, I like Perfect Circle. It's
Yeah.
Maynard from Tool.
No,
I like oh my god, what's that song? Three Libras. I think that's a really good song. I don't know too much from them though. I really like Tool. I don't know if I've kept up with them. But yeah, there's a few. Did that just kill off my why is this different? What the hell? I didn't do that. How much work have I done since then? I'm just gonna do it again. Probably easier. Just anything interesting.
I like that color green.
Yeah, I've been trying to do something
Fancy
different.
Master finds modern music somewhat annoying.
It's super annoying. You don't have to be nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, and I have issues sometimes because I don't like the fact that everything is auto-tuned now.
Oh,
Because I
God.
can never trust anyone's voice.
Yeah, but you know when it's auto-tuned because it sounds even worse.
And I hate it. And the thing is that you don't even necessarily have to have a good voice in order to make music sound interesting. There are plenty of people that do not have good voices.
Now it's overhead. What? Really, kid? Our kids are trying to kill us. That's all they're here for. Trying to give us heart attacks.
What do you want? What do you want?
Wait, where's the dang... Oh, of course. Thank you, Adobe. I mean, so... I like... The kind of music I like is usually pretty mainstream sounding. So it's really annoying to me when, you know, there'll be these songs that I like, or this style, and then on the radio, it's literally the same style except way worse. So it's not that I like hate that style of music, it's that the only stuff you hear on the radio is terrible. Yeah, I like old Linkin Park. They were good. Yeah, new Linkin Park, there was that one song that was pretty good, and then the rest of it was kind of terrible. But my friends were huge into Linkin Park, so I heard a lot of them. One of my friends went to the store, and he's like, "Hey, I just bought this CD just for no reason whatsoever, and nobody's heard of it before." And it was the first Linkin Park CD, and nobody like knew about them until their music video came out. So we were listening to them for like a month before. Oh no, it was like half a year.
Excuse you.
Bad cat. So we were listening to Linkin Park like half a year, but I love the mix of the like DJ sound with electric guitars. I think it sounds, especially like the few instrumental songs they did, I think are really good. Yeah, Marilyn Manson's great. I never like just really sit and listen to him, but I had a friend that was huge into him, and he played a few songs. I was like, yeah, those are all really good. I probably should sit and listen.
I will say this for Ariana Grande. I might not be into her music, but she does seem to actually have a legitimate set of pipes.
Does she? Ariana Grande?
I've listened to her a few times, and I think she has a particular sound that she goes for.
That's getting pretty rare. Everybody just wants to be Adele now.
But she has a particular sound she wants to go for, but and actually I didn't think about it until someone did. She was on a talk show, and somebody did a wheel of impressions where she was supposed to sing like
what comment is he
4 or 5. I don't know if he's talking about the
I played the demo of Doom. Yeah, is that it? Get the kids to play it. Listen to Perry Grip. I don't know what that is.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Nirvana's classic.
She was doing it was like Wheel of Impressions or something like that, and she was supposed to sing like different singers. She actually did an accurate representation of like every single one of them, which was different. So I was like, I do hate when people Nirvana.
Everybody likes Nirvana.
Really?
I was trying not to interrupt you, but
anyway, so she but I don't like it when people go crazy on with their embellishments. It drives me nuts. The only person that I feel legitimately did embellishments correctly and didn't go crazy was Whitney Houston.
Well, yeah, it seems to be the standard answer. Yeah, Nirvana, I'd never like seek them out, but I enjoy. Like, I don't think I have them on my computer.
White Stripes.
Yeah, White Stripes I like. I mean, like the few radio singles. I think I like the Strokes a little better. Like Fell in Love with a Girl is an amazing song, but I don't know too much else from them. I think the Jack White's newer stuff is pretty interesting, but I haven't listened to it in a while. And I haven't listened to his newest thing, which I heard was like really weird.
I hope he's not asking what I think he's asking. I'm ignoring that question. We're ignoring that question.
Do you listen to Jake Paul? Not on
You're
purpose.
Ignoring it. You're horrible at ignoring
Nobody
things.
listens to Jake Paul on purpose. He's just everywhere.
American Idiot. That came out when we were in college, didn't it?
Yeah, like that CD's okay. I think I like Warning better, and then Dookie's just one of the best CDs. Like She is one of the best
then
songs
everyone
ever.
always played
When I Come Around.
September. That song, that's the one that you heard all the time.
I like Eve 6 a lot. Their new CD is absolute trash. Like it's awful.
Well, there was. Oh, I'm not saying that they're people that can't sing. I'm saying that they're people that severely abuse autotune. Like Lady Gaga actually she is talented, and I don't listen to her music, but I will say she's very talented, and when she does like old school stuff, I enjoy listening to it.
Lady Gaga's just Katy Perry but good. And like with way worse production value, which is kind of funny. Katy Perry's the worst.
But like
she's awful. Why is that?
So that's the only thing. I might have to listen to Ariana Grande. I feel like Ariana Grande has a voice. But
so she's not the one that raps in. Who am I thinking of? It's the other one, the Australian chick. Isn't that her?
I know, right? I think Ariana Grande's American. I think she's like.
Who's the Australian rapper? I think I get mixed up with her.
What's her name? The one that did that. Oh God.
Got to pay.
I have no idea.
The worst song I've heard.
I don't know.
I mean,
Sis
Body Like a Back Row. That's the worst song. Let's just say the worst song right now. It's so bad. That song's terrible.
What's the worst song you've ever heard?
What about C? Yeah, Body Like a Back Row. I hate that. I can't stand that song. It's terrible.
I wouldn't be able to say because usually half the time I decide on the entrance whether or not I'm gonna listen, and then I cut it off. I gotta think. What? I have no idea. No clue.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like listen to. I mean, I can tell you songs that I really hate because they're like the Guster's singles after. Oh my God, like I hate them with a passion because it's when Guster turned into his terrible pop band. And all of the songs were worse. But they're not the worst songs ever. They just represent Guster getting bad for me. So I hate them. I mean, the legit worst song is probably Jake Paul singing anything. That's all just garbage. Little Pump's awful. Yeah, any of those, isn't he one of the other ones that just repeats the same thing constantly? All those rappers are terrible. I mean, I'll respect someone like Lupe Fiasco, but it's really just from like listening to the Rap Critic and then him going through lines, but it's not something I really seek out myself. But that's probably pretty standard answer. Yeah, but drugs can be named like anything, so I feel like it's a pretty safe bet to name yourself after drugs.
I guess I hate the song Payphone.
Oh God, yeah, anything Maroon 5 I hate, and then the new Train stuff, I cannot freaking stand it. Payphone's awful. That's the Maroon 5 one, right?
Yes. Which
yeah. Oh God, it's so bad.
I think the only reason I heard it was because Todd in the Shadows. Didn't Todd in the Shadows do that?
Oh yeah.
And he comes singing. I was like, I have no idea what is going on.
He tore
it
right apart. Payphone's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's, if you look at like people who were pretty good. Okay, well, Train was never really good, but you can smell the point where they looked at Maroon 5 and they went, hook me up with whoever you're paying to feed you music. And it's like, it's a package deal. Like, you sell your soul, they give you the music to sing, and then they put you on radio no matter how bad it is. I mean, it feels a lot like the video game industry does the same thing. Like, as long as you're being published by the right people. I think it's a little less
What's the worst music video I've ever seen?
The one for Payphone, sure. It's so
Wasn't
stupid.
one of the things Steph.
Huh?
I just sing Payphone. Just like the word.
The words.
So he just goes, Payphone.
It's probably better than that song.
Wasn't one of his critiques the fact that, like, who uses a payphone? Like, where did you find that?
Yeah, well, it's not nostalgic, and you're using this word and it doesn't make sense. It's not used nowadays. So for that to be your hook, it's bizarre. It's just tone deaf.
You gotta understand, most of the music videos I saw were like top 20 on like.
Alright guys, what's your platforms look like? Yeah, any of the Weird Al music videos are my favorite. They're all the best.
Yes, I do love Tacky.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
And you say they like did that all in like one.
I think so. I'm not
It
sure.
was one thing, so we had to like run down the stairs while changing his clothes.
Yeah, they did. Well, I don't know if they did all in one, but there was a lot of long shots, so.
Yeah.
Alright, what should the platforms look like? I feel like they
Although
should be
Amish
different.
Paradise is probably.
Amish Paradise is the best. Fat.
That is a guy that, like.
Yeah, I love Weird Al.
He is fantastic.
The Saga Begins, so good.
White and nerdy.
White and Nerdy's so good.
Who's a
White and Nerdy's better
He's
than the
like the
original.
only person that can parody a song and like just make
Improve it.
it 100
Take
times
a
better.
kind of weird, boring song and make it good.
Mm-hmm. Kids play, please.
Let me figure out these platforms and then we'll do kids. I don't know what I want them to look like. I'm just kind of doodling here.
I do think the Mandy Moore Candy video was a bit ridiculous because she's like 14 in it, and they have her driving.
Oh yeah, any of the music videos from Miley Cyrus are all awful, and I hate them. Hate them so much.
Wrecking Ball.
Sonic. Oh, YouTube poops are so good. I haven't really watched them since the like Hotel Mario ones, but I love them. I'm trying to think of what I want this to look like.
But
I think we could go with blue, but what should
I feel
they
like
look
video games and
like?
music are two things me and you are very opinionated on.
Well, I mean, it's what we do, right?
Oh, I guess that's true.
I was
But I mean,
always
isn't we're both
opinionated about-
mutually.
Yeah,
It's not like
that's
I'm
why we get
specifically
along.
music and you're specifically video games.
I compare video games to music a lot, like how a band works, and you know, the auteur theory and how focused. Or at least I think video games should be treated more like bands are.
Well, I got super excited because when I was in school, one of my teachers brought in somebody because they do pet musicology, which is a study of music, obviously.
Do you need a?
But somebody was coming in and what they were doing was they were trying to set up an argument that video game music needed to be taken seriously in the actual realm of classical music.
I mean, it's
so
the
of course I
only-
went to his like 2-hour presentation.
It's the
and
only
then
place
proceeded
we're
to have,
even getting new classical music.
This is true.
Hollywood
Like-
just.
Like, you go to Video Games Live and it's packed.
Because it's good.
Like I think Brad and I went to one. This was before we had kids. Were we even married?
I think so.
Were we married?
I'm pretty sure.
I think we were. But we went there and it was just the whole thing was like
So good.
It was packed, and you know all it's like showing the it's like a rock concert because they would show clips from the video games and then they would do the whole swell and then they did the Halo theme, so they had these like singers come out
Chrono
like
Trigger.
in like the cloaks and all that. It
some
was
Zelda.
a fantastic
They did a little bit of
performance.
Zelda, huh?
They did. They did. I mean, they did like a bit of everything. But yeah, they did Zelda. They did Halo. They did
They
yeah,
did
because
some
I got
Mass
super
Effect.
emotional when they started doing Zelda.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever had one of those video game, Symphony of the Goddess concerts around here. That would have been cool to catch.
But like it's fantastic. I would love to be able to take the kids to that one day because they love music and it would just be awesome. I mean, you saw parents with like their kids here. I'm like, this is how kids are being introduced to classical music now.
Yeah.
They're being introduced to games because it has all of the stuff of like major symphonies and all of the all of it. It was just kind of one of
I'm
those
just
things.
messing around. You guys need to stop me when I hit something that looks better. Nah, let's get more to that one. I'm gonna pull that away from it. Let's get more normal blue.
You should go to Distant Worlds, the Final Fantasy. Oh, Final Fantasy music probably sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
What was it? They did Wait, didn't they have like the Pong?
Perry Grip is great for Wild Silly. Yeah, the Pong dude was there.
Okay.
Is that Ralph Bear, right?
Wild Silly Kids. We listen to.
We are Wild
We
Silly.
might be. They might be giants.
Well, we played musical chairs from YouTube. It was pretty funny that they had that.
Istanbul was Constantinople.
No, it's
Now
Istanbul.
it's Istanbul.
Not Constantinople. Those are some of the best music videos, the Tiny Toons ones.
Been a long time gone.
Gotta teach you that history.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say favorite cartoon. I loved Tailspin. I think.
As a kid?
Yeah, was my favorite because it was so like adventure-esque. I loved it.
Like what age? Because at the same age, because that was like.
As a kid, yeah.
I liked a Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, Darkwing
I was big into
Duck was
Darkwing
good.
Duck.
I
when
never
was under the
caught
age
it.
of
I never
10.
caught it enough.
I did watch a lot of Sailor Moon when it used to come on. And Ronin Warriors. Ooh, we loved Ronin Warriors.
I was about to say Power Rangers, but that's kind of not a
It's not a
cartoon,
cartoon.
but it's mostly a cartoon.
I didn't really like a lot of the like.
Power Rangers?
No, I just didn't like live
I love
action
the first
stuff.
season of.
I just didn't understand.
First season of Power Rangers was great.
We did watch Power Rangers. But yeah, I think that was it.
But yeah, Rescue Rangers and Tailspin are my two biggest. I don't know if I'm feeling this platform here. Help me out, Jenna. What should I do?
Well, I can't. Oh, I guess it's.
It's up there too, and then it's right there. I'm just doodling weird, bizarre
looks like
things.
something. Does that
It's a
remind
Kirby
me of?
boss.
Reminds
I
me
don't
of
know.
something. I feel like it should be moving.
Yeah.
It looks like a caterpillar or like some sort of like very angry. Look, if you look at it close,
an angry
I'm
caterpillar.
crazy. It looks like there's a face right there. Like there's like a small. Well, now it doesn't anymore.
Oh, I broke the face.
There was like
Sorry.
a little thing, and it kind of looked like there was a small eye, and it just looked super angry, and it would be walking on the spikes.
Maybe. Let's try.
Make it the perp covered in the bushy stuff, kind of dripping.
I mean, we've been doing that though.
That's kind of what I wouldn't know. Make it a tree.
Kinda. But it's gonna be
Interesting.
part of the other stuff. Let's connect them.
That'd be interesting if you did like a bush thing.
Daddy, did you have a good sleep?
I didn't sleep. Did you sleep? I'm starting to question everything now.
Mocking. I think it'd be cool if you did it like if it was like the purple was like branching up like this and almost like a rose. That's what it reminds me. It reminds me of a rose bush.
I like that. That's a good idea. I see what you're saying. And we're gonna do some like Sonic looking tree stuff here.
Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Maya.
Hiya, Jamaya.
How are you doing?
It's like the Super Paper Mario aesthetic. Had a good look to it. Oof.
Thanks for tweet from Brad where Brad says something extremely stupid. Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't sleep.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, Fairly and her tweets.
Oh, come on. That StarCraft one was funny.
Why is that Dodo?
What?
It's fine. Sure.
Does he not trust himself?
Brad said he didn't sleep.
Well, no, it's nap time.
No, it was he didn't sleep during nap time.
Because I said, good night, have a good nap. And then he said, how did you sleep? And I was like, it's just not nap time for me. Sometimes I sleep when they're sleeping. Parents only break
And I don't
nap
really
time.
tweet when Brad says stupid things. I tweet when there's like a really funny conversation between Brad and the kids.
So when I say brilliant things, is what you're trying to say.
The way the kids respond to your brilliance, honey.
With stupid
It's
things.
like, Dad, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
They
Dad
don't
jokes.
appreciate his
Dad jokes.
brilliance.
They don't appreciate my dad jokes. I'm like, look, this is all I get as an old guy with a
Did
bunch
you
of
eat
kids.
your breakfast today?
What? Me?
No, he's talking about his teacher. for education
What?
something. I don't know. He brought it up. Ask him. Ask Cameron.
Yeah, but you can't just say that. I haven't read the
Payway?
channel well.
Is it Payway?
I don't know. I just said the first part of everything. Whatever.
I guess we only have like one Cameron in this, so.
Yeah, we're on a first name basis here, Fairly. What are you talking about?
Because you can't pronounce everyone's last name.
I don't even try. I just sound racist. All right, we need to get over to this.
Kids play, kids play, kids play.
Kids play the
Wait,
darndest
I'm starting to
things.
replay kids.
Don't do that. That's illegal.
Pi Y. Oh man, I was horribly wrong.
Pi.
What's the origin of that?
Isn't there a Chinese restaurant here?
Yeah, there's a Payway.
Or Pi Y.
Or Pi Y.
Who knows?
Well, everyone pronounces it Payway.
I think it's Payway. It's spelled different.
Yeah, it is.
Dumb Americans again.
For,
Kids sneaking up. Why do you keep coming in here? Cut it out.
Seth, you're fine.
What? I have no idea what he's doing. It sounds bizarre. Alright, sorry chat, I'm ignoring y'all so I actually get something drawn so I can go fix Android and get the kids to come play. Alright, where's that purple? Where's my purple? I feel like it should be a darker purple though. I think I need to... There we go. Gotta cap them off here. Yeah, it's starting to not look. It's looking too not. Don't be doxing yourself on the chat there.
What?
Somebody's talking about his last name. Ah, no. Alright, I'm thinking. Let me think. Let me get this. Alright, how do we make this look more like you're supposed to stand on it? Use the remix sound effects. I really don't want to add too much to the file size at this point. Did we not? There we go. And then the background, probably more of a blue.
I feel a little less dumb now.
What?
Oh, he just said a lot of people pronounce it that way. People have always pronounced my last name wrong, so I always hate when I pronounce people's last name wrong.
Yeah, but you got a simple last name, so people are dumb. So you got a simple last name, so people are dumb.
I'm just saying, it doesn't seem to matter how simple it is. They still
Oh, I don't remember where these platforms are. Ah, I missed it. I think that's good for now. Are we gonna do the kiddo? Like, I like kind of where we're going with this. I think I need to put the light up there too, so I'd probably just shift everything down and do another layer with the light ground, and then the purple. Maybe put a lighter purple.
Yeah, I don't think it should be brown. Maybe like a lighter purple.
Brown?
Well,
Wouldn't
yeah,
be brown. What are you
he's
talking
saying
about?
he's saying that. I think he's trying to tell you to make the branches brown, but I like them purple.
Nah, we're being crazy. But yeah, I think I need to shift all this and then give it, which is annoying I didn't do it in the first place because we made sure everything was all the collision is very meticulously placed. But I think I can just shift from here, except for this guy, and we can put him back later. But I think I'm gonna do that, and then we can put a lighter ground up there.
Our children are musicians.
Alright. Okay, you want to do the kiddo
World 5
volcano
music.
challenge?
They're working on the World 5 music.
They're cheap.
Putting our kids to work.
At least they're cheap.
This is true.
Alright, so we're gonna make all that
cookies.
the lighter, and I think that'll look a lot better because right
Cheese and
now
cookies.
it's too monotonous up there.
Twangs remind me of Fallout.
Fallout Boy. So yeah, right now that's gonna be off until I finish that. And I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, should we get the kiddos? Post-apocalyptic pants. That's World 4 though. That's literally what it is.
Whee!
All right, why don't you go?
Who am I getting? Just everybody?
You can just get Seth for now. Yeah, I like that tree.
Did Nathan play last
I like my tree.
Alright, Seth.
I need more buttons. Yeah, I am. Alright, later guys. Lol.
Did you say tell me I'm coming?
Tell me I'm pretty.
He's here.
Alright, Seth, what our chat wants to see, they want to see how far you can get in the volcano. So we're going to do a Seth challenge. You ready?
I love challenges.
Alright, good. There's ice cream. What? Anyway. Alright, here we go. Alright.
It's the ice cream man. What's he doing?
Yeah, what? That's silly.
What's he doing in the volcano?
He's gonna get burned up. Is ink hot? What do you think, so?
Oz ice cream will melt.
Why are you in here? Get out of here.
Missiles.
What? Missiles? What are you talking about? What? That's ice cream stuff. Yeah, I guess get some health. That'll be good. Since I usually have it on default. Alright, let's see how far you can get.
About dying.
Yeah, so don't die.
Then whoosh.
Don't go do the challenges, just do the main game.
Oh. It's a challenge.
That's a challenge, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I added a texture to
That's
this one because I
nice,
thought it
Buzz
looked a little
Lightyear.
flat, but I think you could actually use some more scribbles in it.
Boom. Okay, that was a mistake, guys.
Okay, don't die or it's Nathan's turn. We're gonna see who gets further.
Uh-oh.
Pitting my kids against each other. Seth plays it safe, waiting
Parenting.
for the next moving platform box thing. Looks like a big O and mistiming. You need to use the upward momentum of that one, or just keep running. Okay, Seth, that was... Alright, he got 10 feet. Go get Nathan. Seth made it 10 feet, yeah? It's a little embarrassing. If you can't make it any further, I think I'm gonna have to give him up for adoption. That was some fail. Seth, fail. Where is he? Jenna, where's Nathan?
I told Nathan, Daddy wants
See, sheesh, it's not even that hard. Ah, maybe it is. He did so bad. He did. I'm a little embarrassed. Usually does pretty well. Let's get out of here. Alright, Nathan. I want to see how far you can get.
Yes.
Put you a little closer. Alright, so this is some of the hardest levels in the game, right? So you gotta be very careful. Alright, here goes Nathan with a good. Oh, go ahead and die, and so you get your health back. Just jump in. You'll get your health back. Nathan, jump in the ink. Nathan.
I refuse.
There you go. It's like against every. It's like, but Daddy will punish me.
My in's really.
Yeah. Do better. You're going back to your room.
We're horrible.
Alright, here you go. For real now. Now we see how far you get, not how fast. So take it easy. Go calm. That's what I always try to teach my kids. Yeah, there we go. Alright, got some bad guys here. Don't forget you got your ink shot. And you dash. You dash too. Once I get behind you! Oh, you run out, you run out, you run out, Nathan! Get more ink!
But how? These guys all heal.
Uh-huh, and hit him and then get more ink. There we go. Alright, he made it. I was a little worried. Yep. Tiny platforms. Tiny platforms! Watch out for the tiny platforms!
I got.
Oh, lucky you grabbed those squiggles right before that. No!
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So Nathan made it further. Right at that little, well, I guess you made it in. Alright, we're gonna get Seth again for a second try. Or should Brendan do it? Alright, Nathan died, but he got further, so we gotta see if you can get that far. Oh my god, Seth doesn't hear anything. Nathan made it further than half. He's almost at the end. You just have to go up. So Nathan made it to the spikes, all the way on the right. Let's see if you can make it past that.
If he can get that, so that's all I can get.
I think you're right. So let's see you do it. Oh, what was that? Oh, for the no! Almost let you out of there. Almost saved it.
Ooh. I
It's
was gonna land.
not gonna get you anywhere. Oh, Norris wants next turn.
No, wait till that trap.
Well, good. You take your time.
I can do this.
Okay. I don't know if you're showing off or if you're scaring me.
Oh, you have to get these guys.
Yeah, that's.
How many are there?
I don't know. I can count them, but I don't want to.
Well, you don't have to.
Don't forget you got your shoot and your dash too.
Oh, yeah. These guys have a ton.
Yeah, they're big. Bigger guys have more health. Hi, Jamek. What's up? Or James K, or whatever you were called.
Get some health.
You definitely need some health. Alright. It's around where Nathan was.
I passed that.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
Alright, Seth got a little bit further. Falling ink dudes. I love those guys. I don't know why.
Give it up for the ink.
Nope. Making it difficult on yourself. Alright. Let's try that again. Ooh. There we go. Seth's voice sounds deeper. Maybe his sinuses are messed up too.
Pro science.
Science, what?
Whoa, I beat the whole level.
Alright, so let's see how far you can get.
Oh.
I can't hit this. I'm pretty sure he can't still. And we're not really doing spoiler streams, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Not this stream. Maybe some other one.
That's a big part.
I don't remember how far they've gotten before.
Well, you made ink on the bottom like a book.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a book.
Well, I mean, it's like a thing in ink, which it is, so... Watch out for that ink. Really, we're gonna do this the slowest way possible?
Ah.
So, you have your ink shot. What are you doing? Oh my god!
Come on, do it.
So, just shoot him!
Oh.
No, not that button! What are you doing? Alright, so died.
That's
So dead.
is it time for Nathan?
Yeah, so the ink shot. Yeah, go get Nathan. Go tell him it's his turn.
It's not on Nathan.
Fancy ski ball, fancy inkling balls. I'm not sure how. Oh, maybe that could work. We need more silly things like that in World 5.
Boy, boy,
More snail shell
boy,
thing is.
boy.
We're definitely gonna have a lot more ball interactions. I think that's it. They're waiting for you. They just want to play, Nathan. They just want to play.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, from behind.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, they're large, but they're large. Look at the sound effects. Oh god, they're so close. I'm actually pretty impressed if you make this. Alright. Don't make him nervous, huh? You cheating. No, no! After all that, right into the ink. Come on, Nathan. Nathan, what are you doing? Yeah, skip that. Yeah, no Duplos. Duplos are always under the sofa. Alright. Alright, so Nathan. Oh no, Nathan! You were going much further.
Oh no, what happened to him? Whoosh. Huh? What is that?
Oh, is it because I... Oh, it's because I went backwards, so it just saved it here. This is where it was saved last. Here, Seth, start from this level, but you got half health. You still can't, yeah. Haya was Nathan. Seth's Haya's quite a bit, too.
That's because I like it.
I still really like my ink bubble animations. You know, all the effects in this game are done by hand. None of them are like particle emitters or anything dumb like that. These are all hand-drawn completely. That's the fun part. Oh no, we're doing this again.
Did you make those disappear one?
No, no. A little early.
I like how you could see some.
Jamak, you missed the stream. We were working on some art earlier. I like how it looks, so it could end up in World 5. Maybe, we'll see. We're getting to like the really hard parts. Alright, next level.
This is the hardest.
This has some hard parts in it.
Oh.
Like that, for instance. This isn't too hard. This is supposed to be more fun. This is a little hard. My pants, my pants. Up. This level's not too bad. Oh no! With the face in the ink. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I do when I'm scared. Oh, right in the pants. He didn't like that. Try under. You can go under, but it's pretty. Ow! Alright, you're getting low. It's gonna be Nathan's turn soon. Where are you? Why are you going to the challenge level?
I'm not trying to go into the challenge.
Well, he's using a controller. Inputting's much better on the controller. That's the challenge level. Yep, that's the challenge level.
Is that all?
That's all that's up there. That's not where you're supposed to
How do
go.
you get over there?
There's a platform there.
Where? Up here?
No, you go through the platform.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a platform. You go through platforms, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, to the face. Seth takes an ink blob to the face.
I got so my
Alright, I'm gonna, we'll stop jumping on my chair, child.
So
I'm gonna bring Nathan back to where he was. We'll do that. Because otherwise, it would take way too long. Alright, here you go.
I got so full.
Oh, you scared me! Oh god! Ah! Curse me. Ah, that's cheating. Why not?
Boing. Yeah.
Use the pencil while inkboarding. It wouldn't be called inkboarding, would it?
Nathan, that's Untitled.
Oh god. Nathan, you gotta be careful. You gotta calm it down there. Oh. Yep.
He's sleeping.
Yep. Alright, so we're,
I was at
3. C.
I was at the blobs. The blobs.
How far past this?
I got past.
You got past this part. Okay.
Yeah, I got into there, went up, and then that's where I was. Yep.
Alright. Some fighting going on here.
Yeah. Whoa.
Can we do parsec? I don't know. Oh god.
Huh?
How much longer now with that? I think it's getting to be a pretty long stream as it is. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, lead boarding. But you need the pen to be able to ink board, so it doesn't really make sense to let the player. Oh god, you have the zip. Nope. I thought about that. It's not too hard to just let go and attack.
You're supposed to run. You have to zip.
I mean, maybe you would
Whoa,
just
I
attack
did it.
things while ink boarding. I don't know. Alright, next one. Yeah, we're about 4 hours.
So they
We've been streaming for a while. Alright, this is pretty difficult. Oh, into the spikes.
whoa.
Oh, into the spikes. Alright, I think we're gonna let Nathan go after this and then call it a stream. This is a pretty hard part. Definitely a good difficulty spike. Ah! And he's gone.
There you go, Nathan. Ooh.
Alright, where were you at, Nathan? C, I think.
Yeah.
Wait,
I wasn't.
you were here. You weren't or you were?
He was. I was.
Alright. Just brute force it! Brute force it! That's not where you gotta go. Alright. Alright. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, to the face. You're getting too close. Where's your ink shot? Your ink's full, dude. Your ink's full. Okay. Oh, no. Well, oh, God. You have a sliver of health left. You be careful. Oh, God. I'm scared. Oh, God. You're getting so close to them. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm terrified. No, that's a spike. What? What are you doing? Okay.
Whoa, you got as far as I did.
All right. Yeah, get that popper. Nathan, get health. No. Go get health. Go get health. Get the popper up there. There you go. All right.
Oh,
No.
he's
Okay.
going to get fourth when I did so.
Nathan's gonna win. Let's see if he wins.
I was like.
I don't think he's gonna get past that. I think that's like a good difficulty spike. All right. Whoosh. Boing. All right, here we go, Nathan. Oh, good technique. No, those are spikes. Bad technique. All right. And that, no, too high. You're hitting it too high. Okay. All right. Those are still spikes. Still spikes. Oh, no, too low. We're out of time.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna beat this to show you who's boss around here.
What if you don't beat
That would be really sad, wouldn't it? So you can do this. Oh, a little low. Or what Nathan was doing was actually a pretty good idea, where you do like this, and then come back, and then go up. So you gotta hit that little spot right there.
Oh.
Kirby! Everybody wants to play Kirby.
Die!
No, I will not. Oh, I don't have the upgrades, apparently. Die. Nope, nope, nope. Who's fancy? I'm fancy.
I love fancy pants. It's a boat! Yeah.
Do we even have my zip? I do. I have the zip. Cha. Oh, and I'm out of here. Good exit. Alright, guys. It is a very long stream. I'm going to work on that level some more.
Be fancy every day and get a fence in here.
No, they haven't beaten the game yet. They haven't beaten it. They've warped around. Lean back. I need this map. Y'all have warped around and played things.
Did they play the bosses?
They've beat everything, yes. They've played everything. They're talking about you.
No!
Alright, how low? My mic keeps ending up too low. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go finish the Android version and get the rest of the bugs out. And then,
I make fancy pants 5.
can you, yes, that's gonna make 5.
And I make the hardest, and I make a bad guy.
As revenge.
Yeah.
Revenge for you guys watching him fail. So that's gonna make it as hard. Everything's gonna be invisible. All the platforms are gonna be invisible. It's gonna be so difficult.
I don't make anything
To everyone who's ever laughed at Seth, all the platforms are gonna be invisible in World 5.
Yep, even you.
Even you are gonna be invisible. It's gonna be the worst game ever.
But you have to get invisible stringers.
And then you get invisible,
Yeah.
what, stringers? What?
Yeah, and you can go into different dungeons and try to save the day. Like,
Apparently Seth thought this one
you
out.
have to go and get stars.
You get stars. Okay. Anyway, guys,
And then goes the break thing.
maybe we'll have Seth. Seth, I keep telling you, you need to draw it, and then we'll show it after you draw it.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna go get that Android done. Because all you guys want that Android. Alright, so that's weird. Alright, guys. See you later. Stay fan.